Aerith is just minding. Okay. Aerith is just minding his own business in a bar, about to get some nice vegan food, some nice healthy treat, when all of a sudden a murder occurred behind him. Yeah. And as the hero of justice that Aerith most definitely is, he single-handedly brought those responsible to justice. And then the party made a new friend, who is a fighter whose name escapes me because it just says Kara in the
one letter, my man.
In the feed. AJ?
One letter, my man. Okay. Christian, don't flame him like that, Christian.
I'm sorry.
Also, yeah. Have a barbarian.
Yes, we met a barbarian named Jay, and we told her about the riddle that leads to treasure, and we went to the temple because we thought that was where it went, but it was a closed down bar called the Cathedral, and we also sold weapons.
Got hella money.
We rich.
You did sell some weapons, yeah.
That might have been Aerith's best recap yet.
It was the least aggressively wrong.
How bad have the other ones been?
It's just normally Aerith discussing how he saved the day, regardless of the actuality of the events previous.
Aerith has never saved the day, correct?
No, Aerith has saved the day.
Aerith always saves the day, and it's so annoying.
That's true. Aerith is the cherry-picking king, but
I give him 15%.
We recognize your skill, but we don't want to admit it.
You guys tell me when I gotta stop here.
With that, are you guys ready? Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
We're ready.
I haven't told you. What's the purpose? All right, then with that, you guys make your way back into the inn that has a name that I easily remember off the top of my head.
The Brock.
The Brock, that's what it was. Thank you. You guys walk into the Brock. It's getting late. You're pretty tired. You guys got into a bit of a kerfuffle earlier in the day, and you feel like you have some good news, like something maybe. And you guys wander into the Brock, and you see in the corner of the room 3 people sitting around a table just passed out. Their eyes rolled up in their head, but their eyes still open, and they are just leaned backwards, mouth agape, as other people in the bar just kind of walk around, drinking, enjoying, eating their food. You see old Maggie, I want to say. Marge over there behind the counter looks unbothered by everything.
Hey, Marge, are they dead?
Are you asking Mark? Wait.
Yeah, you say asking Marge. Yeah.
That's Marge. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, they're not dead. They should be back in about 10 minutes.
Be back? Like, are they out of their bodies? What's happening?
Yeah, somebody says that.
Oh, okay.
Are they drunk?
I'm just having fun.
They like to partake in the local delicacy. Have you heard of Kraken?
I was unaware it had been unleashed, but yeah.
Yeah, I saved the sealers to avoid a Kraken, actually.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm quite familiar with Kraken. Could you explain?
You have not heard of Kraken, and you come to Even Barrel?
It's the blue stuff, right?
Yeah, the blue is this. The tiefling nose. The blue powder. You stick it up your nose and you fly away.
Yeah, we don't do that shit.
Just a quick question. Do we remember what happened to our bag? Did we give it to our Tawny? Or did we keep it?
No, we gave it to our Tawny.
If nobody has a bag of Kraken in their inventory, then
we shall
that's
see.
Not there.
I got it.
I would just
a 10-minute.
Would you like some Kraken?
Crazy.
Are you looking for some?
I'm all right.
I'm also fine. Thank you, though.
No more drugs for
there you go. To each their own.
Yeah.
Just as a quick aside, are you selling or do you know where to buy?
Yes, we sell the finest Kraken on all of Ebenbarrow here at Zabrock. Then she'll open up a chest, and it's just kind of full of loose blue, sandy-looking material. and she'll open that up. We sell it by the scoop.
How
And
much is
what's
scoop?
what's the going rate?
5 gold pieces a scoop.
Oh,
You can get a cone or a bowl.
A wrap, maybe.
for a meal?
Terrible.
You are all very funny. Would you like a drink or some Kraken or to stop wasting my time?
I'll go ahead and get us a round to celebrate. We found a lead into something we were looking into, so I'll go ahead and get a round for everyone.
Very good. And that'll be one gold piece, I think, for the whole party. There's 5 of you now. Is that right?
Yep. There's 5. Yep.
Yeah, 1 gold.
And Geth will take his 2 mugs and hand one over to Jay.
Thank you. And I'm gonna whisper over to Marshall. Is it good tripping or bad tripping?
I'm not too certain. We've seen some mixed reviews, I guess you could say. We encountered this back in Chateau Monet, and unfortunately, we had a bag which we stole off some kids who seemed to be using it. But I don't think I've heard anything super negative about it.
So should we get some or like? I'm down for fun.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. Just personally, I'm not going to.
I thought everyone else had made this assumption, but I thought we assumed that our Baracus's friend from before that's what the potatoes actually were.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Remember Baracus's friend that wanted us to get the potatoes?
Oh. Yes.
Yes.
I'm caught up.
Yeah. So it'd probably be best if we were not involved with the blue stuff.
Aerith brings up a good point. It might be best to stay away from it for now.
Okay.
All right. With that, you guys sit around and drink your brews, and it's getting pretty late at this point.
It's time to go to sleep.
Okay.
Geth is actually going to wait for Marge to pass by again before he calls her over.
Yes.
Sorry to bother you again, but I just had a quick question. You wouldn't happen to know anything about an old rundown bar in the northwestern part of town called the Cathedral?
It sounds vaguely familiar. I don't happen upon that part of town very often.
Do you know of anyone who's been in and out of that town? I know it's probably or most likely abandoned at this point. We only recently found out about the massive movement of the human population, but you wouldn't happen to know if there's anything that we need to look out for while we go there, do you?
Nothing comes to mind. It's an old abandoned building as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm aware. Yes, I have, I'm sorry, I have very little information about it.
That is quite fine. Well, thank you for your time. And with that, Geth will go upstairs, and I'm going to spend another hour reading before bed.
What are you reading?
Let's see. What do I have on me? Have I finished the hunt?
I can.
Not to my
I don't think.
But Brendan will send
Okay.
you what you read if you roll me an intelligence check.
I'm gonna go ahead and use enhanced ability for it as well.
You have not finished the hunt.
Okay. 13.
Okay, I got you.
Zahn, what about you? What would you like to do with your evening?
Zahn's gonna zonk.
All right, Aerith.
Aerith is going to try to find Jeff and pet Jeff.
Give me a quick perception check.
Alrighty.
Zonk. Oh my goodness. You don't see Jeff.
No.
Also, this is a great time to ask this. Where the fuck is Sigmund, you guys?
I'm
Outside? Is he with you
no.
right now
I thought we
inside?
left him.
No,
No.
y'all carried his ass through the woods. Through the damn woods, you carried his ass. So where's Sigmund
Sigmund-
at, y'all?
Well,
Kara,
yeah,
Sigmund was a mule.
Okay.
yeah, you just for this session, you kind of just or last session, you kind of just popped us into this place. So I don't know.
Give
Is
me
he
a
outside?
quick history check, one of you. I don't care who.
I have a 4, so I can do that. Oh,
Oh no.
I like how
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that we lost a mule in the woods.
I don't think we left anything on the
Okay,
mule.
a 9. Okay. Give me 1 second.
I know.
He is okay. Yep. You guys remember bringing Sigmund with you, and you're like, you definitely got the he got to the inn with you. Will someone give me a quick or actually, yeah. I mean, that's what you remember. You remember bringing him to the inn, and you probably left him outside, right?
Oh God.
Hey Marge, did anyone report a mule just walking around?
1 second. Sorry about that.
No. I have heard nothing about a mule. You are a strange group, no?
We get that a lot, yeah.
Can I roll to see if I have seen a mule outside?
I mean, like just in general at all?
Yeah.
Give me a history check.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah, when you were out chasing people trying to run away with Aerith, you saw him just kind of like wandering around outside of the inn here.
Guys, I think I saw your Sigmund the mule thing like right outside the inn, like yesterday.
oh, that was a while ago.
Today.
Today.
I know
Okay,
where this is.
all right, let's go get him.
Geth's already upstairs.
Yep, Zong, Brockus, what are you up to? Well, the really just murderous group goes out looking for a mule.
I saw the mule.
Baracus is just going to he's just gonna go back to his room with
That's
the
good.
noise.
Is there anything specific you'd like to do tonight, Brockus?
Cincy.
All right. And then okay, so the two of you guys make your way outside, and Jay leads you over to that area where she last saw the mule. You see a bunch of trees, and what are you guys trying to do to like? What are you doing?
Do you guys have a call that he like comes back to like a little dog?
Sigmund.
Sigmund, and I'm gonna like replicate that exactly.
Sigmund is going to EAW and ignore you.
Oh well, we heard the EAW. So
You did.
let's
You
go,
did.
We go that way.
let's go get him. Or do
You find him no problem. You see you see Sigmund no problem. Just kind of wandering around confused.
all right. I'm gonna grab him by his can't remember what it's called. The thing in his mouth. I don't remember what it's called.
You got
It's
this.
not reins on a mule, is it?
Is what?
It's not reins for a mule because we weren't riding him. But it's
McKaylee says a halter.
There you
halter.
go.
That works. Yeah, I'll grab him by the halter.
All right.
Lead him back.
They really don't.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a mule with the two of you guys as you stand in the woods outside of the or not woods, but just kind of an area outside of the Brock.
Right. Let's lead him back to the Brock. I assume there's a stable for the guest. Actually, is there?
Why do you assume that?
No, I realized that. Yeah, like it'd be pretty hard to get something through. Jay, do you have any idea what we're gonna do with Sigmund?
I thought you guys had a plan.
No, we were just randomly given this mule by like some farmers that we got attacked by a thing that was attacking farmers. and their reward was a mule.
Um,
We haven't been really sure what to do with him since.
why don't we just leave him tied outside the inn? I have with the rope that he has,
Okay, yeah, we can do that. Sure.
and then take him with us when we leave. If someone steals a mule, are you really that upset?
Not really.
Right? Like, it's kind of a mule. No one here's a vegan.
Damn.
You got a
Damn.
point. Cool. I didn't mean it.
Poor Sigmund. Aerith casts minor illusion on the mule.
Confuses the shit out of Sigmund.
Sigmund eons in confusion. Yeah, give me a survival check, whoever's tying up. And what are you guys tying him with? Just his little halter?
Yeah.
Where are you tying him?
I have a 2 to survival. To be
Same
bad.
here. Go ahead. I'm rolling bad.
Alright, I'll do this. To the back
You got
of
this.
the inn.
Oh,
Okay.
After a
It's
nap-
bad enough we see that's bad to start off with, right?
Okay, yeah, you tie him up. Everything seems secure and fine. As you head back into the inn, if that's what you want to do.
I'm gonna go in and order a shot from Marge.
Yeah, you can have a shot for five silvers. No, sorry, 3 silvers.
I'll give her 4 silver.
Okay.
And down it immediately and head off to bed.
Aerith, anything else you want to do before bed?
Can I get away with robbing the people that are passed out with Kraken?
So it has the time you took outside as you came back in the inn, you just see them kind of sitting at the table talking.
No. Dang. Oh well. Yeah, I got nothing then. I'm gonna go to bed.
Go for it. Go rob them if you want, man. Live your best life.
I don't want to anymore. I think that's beneath me.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, it's beneath you when they're awake. That's fair. Then Aerith heads off to bed. The night passes quietly. And well, actually, like, let me see something real quick. Sorry. Yeah, the night's quiet.
Oh.
And you wake up the next morning, the group of you, and you kind of eventually each make your way down to the inn or the bar part of the Brock.
Are those 3 that we saw at the table yesterday still there, or have they moved on?
I mean, yeah, there's not really anyone around at this point as you come down. It's pretty much an empty bar. It's pretty early. I mean, it's early morning and stuff. Aerith has been awake for a little bit, I assume, drawing dicks on things.
Is Marge at the bar yet?
Yeah, Marge will be around, but mostly she's cleaning and kind of just like preparing food, salads of sorts.
Okay. I'm gonna try and go up there when no one else is around, and I'm gonna ask her if I can get a scoop of Kraken.
Yes, you may. It's 5 gold pieces for the scoop, and a scoop should last you, well, depending on how much of a fiend you are, it should last you 5 trips, as they say.
Very fair. Then I'll go ahead and take one.
Very well. Yeah, you can add, just put like 5 Krakens on your character sheet, basically, so that if you portion it, then. But you'll just get it in like a little pouch.
I'm gonna go ahead and hurriedly stuff the pouch in a satchel.
That's fair.
I'm going to go to Marge and ask for food and a beer.
Yeah, you guys, just for you.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, 5 silvers for the beer and the food.
Okay. Actually, is anyone around me at the bar?
What are you guys up to, Aerith, Baracus, and Zahn?
Maracus is getting out of his room. He's gonna go down and get some.
Aerith is coming downstairs. He'll join them at the bar.
If I see, I'll yell to Aerith. Aerith, plain thing breakfast on me.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
All right. I'll order 2 of everything that I got.
Okay. And so 10 silver or gold. And then Zahn, what are you up to?
Zahn took his breakfast out to the fire pit outside.
I like it. I like it. Anything specific you want to do, or just hang out with the fire pit?
Hanging out by the fire pit.
With that, those of you that got breakfast, the breakfast was let me check on that. It was 3 silver for the breakfast, 2 silver for the one that got a drink. So make sure you take that off your character sheet. And you guys sit and enjoy your vegetarian breakfast and breakfast beers for those of you who needed a quick breakfast beer. And
This goddamn breakfast never has any substance.
I know, right? There's no protein.
Like plants.
Disgusting. No way to live. But with that, what would you guys like to do?
Huh?
We should,
Go to the cathedral.
yeah, that's always an option. But at the very least, we need to discuss our next steps because we're on a limited timeline before we lose access to Ray on her way out.
Oh yeah.
I think we have only 6 days left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, we've just had the 1 day in here so far. Well,
Which means we should.
we don't have. Do we know much more about this place? The only information we really got is there's Temple Nadinus, the cathedral's an old closed down bar. We can let's go over the riddle, so we can think about that. Let me pull it up real quick. Boom. So. Okay, so we need to start with the cathedral, find our way down. If we can best his protector and figure out the labyrinth below.
Well, why don't we start with visiting the cathedral today?
Yeah, that's all I got really. Unless you don't really know much more about this place. If y'all can think of anything else, we can definitely try to do it. But
I think it might be in our best interest to just start with trying to find the cathedral at the very least.
Mhm.
I'm gonna Geth is gonna break away and go up to ask Marge if she might have a map of the city that she's willing to give away.
I do have a map. That will be 3 gold pieces from you for the map.
Easy, done and done. Geth slides 3 over the bar counter.
Yes. Let me show you what you see on the map. Am I good to do that?
Now you gonna look at it first?
Yep. Yeah,
You
go for
do
it.
have a map! Yay!
hey,
Nicely done.
Oh,
What you see?
oh, this is cool.
Oh,
So I assume the cathedral's gonna be over in this area.
Wow.
this is nice.
Whew.
Where are we currently?
Oh, we can show.
Yeah, let's show them what the places they went to be fair.
Yeah,
So let me.
there's that.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, got that.
Oh, that,
Applied to you.
Oh.
There you go. Now you can.
I'm gonna thank Marge and bring it back over so everyone can look at it.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, before I go back, I'm gonna ask Marge what this portion of the city is. Is this like a old rundown coliseum or something, or?
Yes. When the humans lived here, they loved their games, but since they've largely moved out, the Colosseum has been left for the trees.
Hmm.
Uh,
And what about the section over in the north east?
Ah, those are the more how you say pretentious elves, maybe.
Geth is gonna side eye Aerith.
If you are in need of new clothes, and she's gonna kind of eye you up and down, Bogard's Clothier is over in that area and is highly regarded.
What's it called again?
I'll just
Thank you.
okay.
Earth is just going to say no need and uses shift weave to change into the festival dragon costume thing.
And I marked it on the map. She would have like pointed to it, so you can
Awesome.
Oh,
Thank you.
Jay, for your context, Aerith just suddenly kind of just appeared in a kind of shittily put together dragon costume just there in front of you.
I look startled, but I really don't care.
That's fair.
I really don't care. It's obvious I'm like kind of annoyed.
Oh. It's the appropriate response to Aerith doing that.
Earth's going to just hang his head and undo the shift weave thingy.
And now, Marge, I assume this is where the prefect lives. Is that correct?
Yeah, I wouldn't say the prefect lives there. I'd say the prefect lives in the Itchy Wife Bar and the Rat's Nest, and occasionally in my own establishment, the Brock. But I would not say the prefect lives there.
Interesting. We might actually end up running into him once we go see a friend of ours later on, but that's very good to know. Thank you.
Yes, very well.
Geth is gonna turn back to the group. So I guess whenever we're ready, we can start looking for the cathedral.
Or just to be or cover our base. Someone did already ask Marge, and she said she didn't know, right? Is that right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it didn't. Oh, yeah. Someone said it though. Like, didn't like someone we asked going out yesterday say that they knew where it was? Was it the guy at the Rotten
They
Root?
just said the general area.
Okay. If we remember that, we can start looking there. But if not, we might need to swing by there real quick and ask him because I forgot.
When in north? Shit, no, it was northwest.
Yeah, it'll be like around the Colosseum, probably somewhere in this area.
Yeah, especially since it's Norway. But if it's a cathedral, it should be pretty big.
Oh yeah, it looks like there was a right where you tapped. There was a rundown building. We can go check that. If that's where y'all remember where it was or where they said.
This thing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. But they said it was a ruined down bar that had closed down a while ago, and that fits the bill.
Yeah.
There's actually not that far of a walk either, so I think we can head straight there.
Woo! Let's go.
All right, so tell me where you guys are heading.
Do this.
Okay, that kind of like weird turquoise-looking building over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I assume, if it's okay with the group, I assume we're just going to go straight from like outside the Brock to the front of the Colosseum and then walk all the way around to like here, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys turn out of the Brock and walk past this broken down Colosseum that you just see has been taken over by nature in a way. It's difficult to see which parts of the Colosseum are still Colosseum and sometimes which parts are vines and rocks and trees that have seemingly like just grown out of the center of what used to be some great Colosseum. Many of you will have dark flashbacks to to Three Rivers and the last time you spent time around a Coliseum. But you can continue walking on.
Yes. On our way, can Geth keep a lookout for anything that like vaguely resembles any sort of like religious motif as far as like building structure or design?
Give me a religion check.
Oh God. Okay, 15.
Okay, and that sounds good. And yeah, you guys continue walking, and you see building after building that just looks run down. Again, the plants have seemingly made this section of town their home. Maybe as the humans seemingly moved out, maybe the plants seemingly moved in. And you see a broken down building, ruined businesses, and continue on until you reach this road right here. Upon taking a right down that road, you see more kind of what looks like used to be businesses. You see a rundown blacksmith, and you see a rundown kind of like general goods store before you reach this kind of turquoise building over here. As you guys get up, what you see is this just fairly large building with stained glass windows along kind of a like circular entranceway into this building. It's like fairly large in comparison to some of the buildings around it.
This has to be it, right?
Is there any sort of like signage that we can see that either might have fallen or somehow stayed like up above, like the entryway?
There 100% is actually looking in surprisingly pristine condition. There is a sign that just says cathedral across the top of it.
Oh, there we go.
I found it.
I guess this is the place.
No.
That's it.
Yeah. So you guys see before you this building, and its large brown kind of rough-looking wooden door before you.
Marcus is gonna knock.
Give me, yeah. You knock, and nothing seems to happen.
You're just gonna open the door and walk inside.
No.
The door is locked.
What?
I have a
Oh,
lock picking set
Why?
for this occasion. Look at me.
get it.
You want me to
Can
put
I-
it down?
Or, is it a cantrip for you to give me guidance?
Yeah.
Or can I get that real quick? Dude?
Yeah, so as Aerith goes to unlock it, Geth will like reach over and like tap him on the shoulder and say, may Lady Luck be in your favor. And I'll cast guidance on him.
There is a small keyhole in the center of the door, actually. So.
In the center?
Mm-hmm.
Strange one. Anyway,
It's one of those.
boom.
All right.
Does a 20.
Yeah, that's
Added
Yeah, no.
D4. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
it doesn't matter. Don't add a D4 to a 25.
add a D4.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
and
So
it's +2 because lock picking set. Also,
Yeah.
All of
as
the
you
doors
put
open.
your lockpick in there, the very first lockpick from your set you choose, you press up, you feel the pin go up on the very first pin, and then the door, just kind of just flies open in front of you, like aggressively so. And I think you found the simplest keyhole in existence just now. But yeah, inside or the door swings wide open, and dust and a number of pigeons come flying out in your face as the door flies open.
Geth swats away a bird.
Yikes.
I don't like birds.
So, what are we
Is that canon now?
here?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
Geth is deathly afraid of birds.
Fair
Every
question.
time Bear gets near him, Geth has a bit of a breakdown.
Who's
Oh,
Bear?
no.
That's a good question.
I can't bear this.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
that's funny.
Christian, don't encourage him. It just gets worse.
No, it was funny. You gotta acknowledge it when it's funny.
But yeah, You guys are standing in front of this dusty looking door.
Excuse me. I'm gonna pull out the note. So it looks like we gotta find our way down. Let's find some stairs.
Find a basement, cellar.
Yeah,
It
I'm
is
gonna have Lenora looking with me.
Geth is actually going to ask and checking the perimeter of the building to see if there's any sort of like exterior way down.
So you're gonna walk around the building?
Yeah, if Zon will go with me.
Yeah.
You scared?
I want to specifically check, like, I go inside. I assume it's a bar. I want to check behind the bar because I'd assume the down would be a cellar for drinks, and that would most likely be behind the bar.
Okay, so we have Baracus, you walked in, and you and Lenora are looking around. Aerith, you're behind the bar. Geth and Zon are making a loop around the building, and Jay.
And I am looking for anything that really stands out to me, something shiny, something of importance, or something that I can read.
Okay, I need an investigation. No, Brendan, by the way. Sorry about that. I need an investigation check from everyone. I want an investigation check from everyone. Okay.
16.
Okay. I'm gonna start with you guys inside. Then I'm gonna come back to Geth and Zon, okay? Inside, so Aerith first, there is definitely a bar. It's a quite long bar. So as you guys walk into this room, the three of you that are in here, you see what looks like if a Catholic church and a bar had a love child. You see pews in some areas, and then large tables. You see a big bar and a number of just kind of things that look left, honestly, at this point. You see some things covered with sheets, like large boxes seemingly or something. You see just kind of assorted things that look left behind more than anything as you walk in. Aerith, as you're searching behind the bar, nothing seems to stick out to you. You don't see anything of note. Behind the bar is just there's like some what's it called? Underneath the bar there is like glasses kind of lining the underside of the bar, but that's all that sticks out as of note to you behind the bar. Baracus, as you're looking around, what were you looking for, you said? I'm sorry.
Like some stairs or something.
This is one room. This whole place appears to be a single room, and it's a massive room. Again, like think like a cathedral, like you've walked into a church. So nothing of note seems to stick out to you stairwise going up or down as you walk in. These are also really tall room. If you look up, you'll see a number of kind of holes in the roof and things. And then but nothing of kind of note in the room. And Jay, I mean, nothing is shiny. Everything is covered in dust and grime, and nothing seems to stick out to you upon your look around.
Okay.
Meanwhile, those of you outside, okay, and Marshall is 16 is what Geth rolled.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way around the building, and you'll too, Zon and Geth, you guys will see again some kind of like some holes in the roof of this building. It's a wooden roof up above everything, and there's some holes in it where you can see like where birds might have gotten in or such. But nothing of note seems to be like a anything that sticks out to you specifically.
There's no like I don't know, like smaller buildings. Like remember how that one place in I think it was like Three Rivers that had like the small shed behind it. There's nothing like that around.
Nope. The building seems to be like a large singular chamber that goes up almost against the wall itself of the city.
Okay. Interesting.
Aerith does have an idea. Aerith is going to try to use Mage Hand. He's going to try to cast it. It just says any point within range. It doesn't say I require eye contact. I just want to guess where like a basement would be in here, and try to cast Mage Hand here and see if like if there's empty space for me to cast it.
the spell doesn't seem to work. It just kind of the hand forms on the ground in front of you.
Okay, so
If we don't find anything outside, then Geth will say, like, we should probably go inside and assist them. And I also have an idea. I did prepare detect magic for today, so if I take 10 minutes, I can do that. Should I try that?
Yes.
Yeah.
go ahead.
So Geth will find the least dusty spot that he can sit on, wipe it off, and he'll sit down and he'll begin a small prayer for about 10 minutes to ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
While this is happening, Jay's gonna start knocking on all the walls to see if any of them sound hollow.
Phone can like stand grounded.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. Marshall put detect magic in the chat. Zon, what'd you say?
If he needs like someone to watch over him, Zon can do that.
Okay.
If he's like out of it.
And then Aerith, Baracus, what are you two doing at this point? So you guys, that took some time, by the way. You, as you like kind of just got the bearings of the room and looked around, and you noticed there's a number of furniture items and things in here. It's just nothing has stuck out to you so far.
He'll start knocking on the ground.
You can knock on the ground. Okay. Looking for something hollow, I imagine.
Something.
Give me an investigation check.
I shall.
And Aerith.
I'm just gonna keep walking around. Mage hand's a cantrip, so it doesn't cost me anything to use. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying to walk around and cast it and see if it ever lets me form it below.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay. Yeah. You guys start knocking on the wall and the floor. Yeah, you guys start knocking on the wall and the floor, and Jane, as you're knocking, begin to knock, nothing so far seems to stick out. Same for you, Brockus. As you're knocking on the floor, you just hear a solid floor below you. Aerith, roll me a D100.
D100?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Aerith, nothing seems to like stick out to you specifically with your mage hand. However, yep, okay. Yep, that is what happens. And for the next 10 minutes as Geth is working on that, wait, Geth, is it 10 minutes for a ritual cast?
It's technically 11. No, it's 10 because detect magic is an action. So yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, so as for 10 minutes, those are the tasks that you guys do. At the end, Geth, as you finish your spell, okay. Yeah, Geth, so that you cast the spell, seemingly.
If it helps at all, Geth will walk around the perimeter of the entire room to see if there's anything within range.
Okay, you get so yeah, let me see the spell real quick. Okay, so you see a faint aura coming from kind of a one side of the room where you see a series of kind of just like sheet covered things pressed like laying against like a wall in a corner of the room.
What school of magic is it?
It is no specific school of magic.
Okay. I'm going to quickly walk over to wherever Aerith is, grab him by his little tiny wrist, and drag him over to where I see the aura. And I'm going to say, there's something over here. Would you mind giving a go and seeing if you can identify it?
Okay. Well, with my just random luck, or my just, or would this be an Arcana roll? Is that what he's asking me to do?
What are you trying to do?
Or I'm trying to do whatever. I'm not sure what Guess asking me to do.
Inspect for any sort of magical properties.
Okay, so Arcana.
What are you inspecting?
Wherever I point him to, the sheets that are covering stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, Gareth, what do you do?
I look and try to see if I recognize anything magical.
You see a bunch of sheets on top of things.
Oh, it's a bunch of sheets. Can I like pull up the sheets and see if there's anything underneath them? Like one by one, like removing them if there's multiple.
Sorry, what was yes, yeah, you can. So as you remove sheets, what are the rest of you guys doing as Geth and Aerith are over here doing this?
I'm starting to walk over to get.
I'm watching.
Okay, and Zon?
Sean is watching.
So as Geth starts pulling off sheets, Geth, you see the this series of items underneath sheets, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You see a large wardrobe armoire looking thing. You see a chest on the ground, a large chest with a lock on it. You see a small table, a small round table. You see a suit of armor that is leaning against one wall. There is a couple of barrels. Some that are just directly against the ground, others lifted on kind of X-shaped platforms with a spigot attached to them as if they're ready to pour. You see a grandfather clock leaning against a wall, and then there is a large fireplace that is decorated in multicolored bricks, almost looking like a stained glass window itself. Those are the items that you see as you pull these off, and you'll notice as you pull this off that the aura hasn't really gotten brighter. It's just a very faint aura in this area, covering this kind of entire area, and not on any specific items itself.
Oh.
Why don't you check that armor? If y'all need armor, I'm gonna check out this fireplace. I want to see if the fireplace.
You said it comes from the general area, not any specific object, right?
Correct.
It might be some sort of illusory magic. Then this may be something along the lines of Aerith's magic wall.
You guys all see this over there.
Is Marshall relaying the magic detection? Okay.
Yeah.
What
I read
is
that.
below all of this, and all we have to do is break the floor below it, or somehow go through the mirror image?
Or like for my mirror image, if I think it require, I can look at the thing real quick. I think it just requires someone to take an action to inspect it.
Geth is gonna go up to the grandfather clock and try and open it.
Yeah, so on the grandfather clock, you see a kind of that like little glass area with the dong, those things like the bells inside of it.
The dong.
But
You're right.
what's that? The dong? What do you say,
Hey
Brendan?
man.
So yeah, it's called the
say
dong.
nothing.
You're
The
good.
dongs, the bells going bong bong dong dong. You see that, and it definitely opens up, and you see inside this kind of you see the metal apparatus. Actually, are you guys all kind of looking around this area at this point?
Yeah, I'm inspecting the clothes wardrobe.
Cool. This is what the objects you see in
yeah.
this area. That's right. We make handouts, boys. And
Mm.
And that's in poison.
Or actually, Aerith's gonna go to the chest. Aerith wants to lockpick the chest. He's gonna ask for guidance once again.
Oh, I feel like I'm in an episode of Scooby Doo.
it does feel like an episode of Scooby Doo. That's the goal always.
Okay. Hang on. Let me double check something real quick because I'm getting a weird vibe.
I'm not. Baracus goes to the wardrobe.
Oh god.
Okay,
Oh shit! I didn't prepare it. Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Jay and Baracus are at the wardrobe. Aerith,
Yeah.
you're lockpicking the chest. Zon. Thank you.
Oh fuck! I'm scared. Oh fuck! I'm scared. I don't know if.
Yes, you're fine.
She's looking at the night.
Okay. Okay. So Aerith, give me a lockpicking roll.
Okay, and I do have. Or did I get guidance? Or no?
No. Instead,
15.
instead, I'm going to sacred flame the armor statue.
What the?
Okay, so Zon was over there. Will you roll me your sacred flame attack?
Hang on. What was it? I think it's a D8 for damage.
Yeah.
2.
Okay, yeah. So Zon, give me a quick dex save.
Should be easy for Zon. but I'm specifically putting it over
Freaking better
the.
be.
I understand, but you just launched a firebolt at this.
Yeah,
or,
that passes. That
Sacred
passes.
Flame. Yeah, you're good. But yeah,
Jeff, what are we doing?
It's into this suit of armor, and the suit of armor crumples to the ground. Some parts are kind of attached, some are not. Meanwhile, at the arm or at the chest, Aerith, let's see the sleight of hand roll.
Okay.
That's
No
amazing.
problem opening the chest. It pops open, and inside is nothing. It's an empty chest.
No.
Yeah, it opens up, and you just see the bottom of the chest. Jay and Baracus, I need a perception check or advantage for one of you. Are you opening this or just looking at it?
Nah, I'm gonna open.
I am looking at it.
I need a perception check from one of the two of y'all.
Christian, I have a 2. What do you have?
You have a what?
I have a 2.
Yeah, I think that's more than me. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're able to figure out how to open it pretty easily. There's a little latch on it that you're able to kind of unlock, and inside is the empty armoire where you just see the back of the armoire.
I'm going to make sure it doesn't have a false back and or bottom.
How?
By tapping on it and trying to push on it.
Hey, give me an investigation check.
Going in Narnia.
But see, I didn't want to make that joke. I
Yes.
feel like y'all make fun of me.
I love
No.
I
Christian, when have we ever made fun of you?
Yeah, you
will.
are. All the time. What are you talking about?
I do love Narnia. Objectively, Narnia is great. You don't notice anything, and the five of you continue to stare at this series of items. Now with a suit of armor laying on the ground next to Zahn, slightly dented.
I'm gonna hit one of those barrels. I'm gonna hit the small barrel.
Geth is gonna try and open the grandfather clock.
Okay. You try to. I'm at this point. I'm just gonna go whoever says the thing. So first off, Baracus, you're gonna do what to the barrel? You're gonna shoot it?
Well, no, I wasn't gonna shoot it. I was gonna hit it or like try to open it or whatever.
The barrel with the spigot?
Describe explicitly what you're doing.
Yeah.
No, the one that's on the ground.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to open the top, and if I can't like find a way to open the top, I'm gonna hit it with something.
How are you gonna open the top?
Well, I don't know what the top look like.
It looks like a barrel.
All right. You know, fuck it. I'm gonna hit it with Eldritch Blast and just hope I do.
You're just gonna hit the barrel with Eldritch Blast. I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
hit
I
the
love it.
barrel with Eldritch Blast.
I love it.
And then
He wants it
yeah,
open.
you open the clock and you see the internal mechanisms, like kind of the three bells and the big thing inside the grandfather clock when you open it.
I'm also gonna push on the back to see if there's if it's a false backing.
It feels like the back. Oh, give me an investigation check.
$10?
10. Okay. Yeah. No, it does. It just feels like a solid like wall. Like it feels like the back of a clock. I guess the inside of a clock.
Okay.
Can I do my mage hand like underground guesswork like underneath the fireplace?
Yeah. So you're just kind of like going into the fireplace and reaching around with your mage hand.
Or I was gonna like do the thing where I try to check and see, like try to cast it like as if there's empty space below it. The thing I was doing earlier.
Yeah. 1 second. Sorry, I'm thinking. Or check reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like anything as you do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but I still want to investigate the inside of it or like the fireplace to see if there's
Yeah.
anything.
Give me an investigation check real quick.
Boom.
You don't see anything. However, you see a drawing of a like inside the kind of upper part of that fireplace. You see like a portrait of a bearded man.
Oh, I'm gonna try to grab it.
Yeah, you're able to grab it, no problem.
And I just show it. I'm like, guys, I found a picture.
And Baracus, you'll recognize it, no problem. And most of you will probably recognize it, but it is a portrait of Ernan.
Aaron! We're in the right place. We're in the right spot.
All right.
I know it.
I want to check the back of it and see if there's anything on the back of it.
Of the picture?
Yeah.
Right,
is it
it's like
framed,
it's in a frame, yeah.
or like, can I try to open up the frame and see if there's anything inside?
Yeah. You have no problem opening the frame. However, you notice the picture's in a little kind of rough shape, like it's older. So it's very brittle. Roll me a just quick D20.
Bum.
Yeah, it's okay. It just feels like you almost ripped it there a little bit. But there's nothing written on the back of the picture.
I'm going to start moving around the furniture I can move. See if there's any trapdoors.
All right, what are you trying to move?
The wardrobe and the chest box in grandfather's box and the barrel.
All right, one at a time.
Yep.
What are you trying to move?
The closet.
The wardrobe. All right, give me a strength check to move it.
What about an athletics check? Because
Sure. Nope. No.
No,
Strength check.
come on.
It just, I know. I'm sorry. She.
Your anniversary was a few days ago.
It's not now. It's not today. Yeah, you're not able to move the armoire, and everyone just saw you fail to move the armoire.
I'm going
That's
to
tough.
try and move.
I'm gonna ask
the thing.
Aerith, can I have that picture?
Sure thing. Be careful. It's real brittle.
Okay.
Geth is gonna help Jay move the wardrobe on her second attempt.
I need a strength check from one of you at advantage.
I have a 4.
Go right ahead.
18.
There you go.
It shifts to the side, no problem, and there's nothing behind it or below it when it does so. Just wood, but actually less dusty wood. So that's cool.
I'm gonna do the same thing to the lockbox thing. What the fuck is that called?
The chest?
The chest.
All right, give me. That will be easy enough to move as it's an empty chest, and there is nothing below the chest once you move it.
I feel like there's something underneath this barrel. Like I
Don's
feel
working
it in
on
my
the table.
soul.
Alright, I moved the barrel.
Hey Zon, what'd you say you're doing?
He's working on that table. He's like
Yeah.
spinning it. He's checking the legs of it. He's pulling on them. He's
Give me an
moving it around.
investigation check.
Oh, it's -1.
You got this.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's crazy.
Don, you get a splinter in your hand, dealing you 1 damage because that's absurd.
No!
Zero? A zero?
That's awful.
No!
You walk
That is
over
quite
and
literally
touch
the
the
worst.
table
Zon should.
and pull away a splinter and aww. Brockus, you're moving the barrel.
Yes.
One flush with the ground.
Yes.
Oh, did you ever Eldritch Blast it, by the way? Because you said you did. So roll me the Eldritch Blast.
Well, no. And then I blew. And that's why I threw the mage hand in the chat because I was gonna be like, never mind, I'm gonna beat the shit out of it. But I don't think you heard me.
Okay, yeah. Then give me a strength check to move the barrel.
Oh, well, damn. I should have just blasted it.
Yo, I'm having a great time. This is hilarious. Yeah,
This is not our day.
Brockus.
Dude.
Oh my
Brockus, you
God.
also
Oh
get a
my
splinter, but for
God.
taking 1 damage. That's absurd.
We're
After
performing
doing that,
poorly.
I'm gonna go over and try and move it.
Give me a strength check to move the barrel. It's a barrel, guys. Come on.
Geth will help. I don't care. Geth will help.
At advantage. Yeah. Okay.
Yay.
There we go.
You can feel that
Throws
there
it.
is some liquid in the barrel, but it's definitely not full. You're able to kind of like move it to the side,
Oh.
and you hear a little bit of a swishing sound inside of it. And there's
There's a-
nothing under or behind the barrel.
Geth is gonna try and open it.
How?
What weapons do I have on me?
I'm gonna try
I
to-
think I.
Hey, can I try to open it with the mage hand?
How?
It's a barrel and beat the shit out of it.
Wait, no. Okay, let's not do
Oh, me?
that. What if it?
Yeah. Your mage hand like slaps the top of the barrel a couple times, and
Yeah,
nothing
see, he
happens.
Oh,
It can't attack.
Yeah.
It's in the description.
Yeah, it just kind of taps the top of the barrel. Y'all, it's a cantrip. You guys are really trying to make this cantrip god tier right now.
Geth is going to take his scimitar and try and pry it. Like, does it have like a lid, or
Ooh.
that's just been like bolted down, or what?
Yeah, so most barrels, they have like slats on the top as a top piece that is placed in the barrel that is sealed most of the time until a spigot is put in. So yeah, you can try to pry it with your
Scimitar.
your scimitar. Colby, I don't understand your question.
All right. I was just wanting to know, like, is it just a picture or just a portrait of him there? Is there anything in the background? Is it?
Oh, it's like a drawing of his like shoulder up. It's a portrait of him.
Okay.
In the pizza oven?
Above it. It's not a pizza oven. It's a fireplace.
Oh.
No. It doesn't like a pizza oven though. Let's be real.
What'd you roll, Marshall?
Wait, what?
What'd you roll for the scimitar?
Oh, do I roll an attack or like a strength check or what?
You roll the scimitar attack as you try to pry it open.
Oh, sweet. I have a +3 thanks to Zon's teaching.
Everyone just kind of does something and then watches to see if anyone else is going to figure this out.
20 total.
Wow.
Yeah, it pops open no problem, and inside you see the barrel is about a third full with some type of liquid.
Can I smell it? See if it smells like alcohol?
It smells like yeah, give me a a straight up intelligence check.
Oh god, okay, so a straight roll with no modifier. 19, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, it smells exactly like whiskey inside the barrel.
Oh yeah.
Geth is gonna jerk his head away and cough a little bit. I found some whiskey if any of y'all want some, and Geth is gonna walk away. He's not a whiskey drinker.
There.
No one should be of a random barrel in an abandoned church. To be fair.
What do you mean? It's been sitting there for ages. It's probably good as hell.
The spigot on the one that's like propped up with the spigot.
Yeah.
That's where Zon's going.
All right, Zon and Aerith, you guys head over to that one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you do?
I turn the spigot.
Yeah, out starts.
We'll turn the spigot. I'll put my mouth under it.
Yeah, okay. Out starts flowing a disgusting smelling burgundy liquid.
Oh no!
Zon, give me a con saves, Zon.
No.
Not great.
It's okay.
1 second. Okay, Zon, you drink 132 proof wine. And it goes down like drinking like Everclear. And you feel tipsy right now for sure. As this red liquid kind of shoots over your face. But it stops pretty quickly. There wasn't a lot left in the barrel.
All right, Zon's gonna say, guys, remember, I shoot lightning, so point me at the next thing we're going at.
I love it. I love it. Hit the fireplace.
The fireplace as well, yeah.
I'm feeling lucky. Hit the fireplace.
It's built into the wall here. So what's the plan with the fireplace?
I know what I said. Hit the fireplace.
You're gonna hit it?
We're gonna hit it.
With what?
I'll blast it too. If Zon's gonna blast it, I'll blast it too.
I think the blasting is a good idea. I think you should do that.
See?
After that,
You see, yeah.
Aaron's gonna step back a bit farther.
By like choosing random blocks.
Okay, so Baracus, roll me your attack on the fireplace.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah, Baracus, you blast it and several bricks fall down when you do it.
Zon's gonna try, but he's gonna hiccup and it's gonna mess it up.
Okay, I respect that, Zon.
Rockets, do it again. That was cool as fuck.
All right. Well,
I don't. Okay, wait. Before we destroy.
What?
I don't know. Haven't you ever read like a fairy tale book where some great adventurer goes on an adventure or something, and he has to find some sort of secret entrance, and he starts pressing bricks? Maybe we should try that.
What are you talking about? I was in the street.
Try that.
You go. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. However, I think we should press bricks to see if there's some sort of like entryway hidden behind like a secret mechanism or something.
Okay, you go over there, press bricks, and when it doesn't work, I'm blowing the shit out of it.
And that's fine. I just ask that we try this first. Geth will go over and start pressing
That's fine.
bricks.
That's fine.
He's gonna go in a line, trying to press
Can
as
Aerith
many
pull
as
on the
possible.
things next to the little swingy thing in the grandfather clock? I'm sorry, I don't know the words for these.
What are you doing?
The dong.
The dong.
The dong. I'm gonna pull on the dong.
You pull it.
Yeah, you
and, nothing happens. There's no sound, anything. It's just you pull it and it kind of moves slightly down when you pull it.
Is the grandfather clock working? Does it say a specific time?
It says the time that you can see on there.
Well, give a quick perception check.
Boom.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay. So here I can show you. Brendan, you want me to send it?
Yeah, go for it.
This is what the time shows.
Huh?
That's cool as hell. Great job.
Huh?
Good job, guys.
What?
Hmm.
Thank you, Christian. What about it? I'm confused.
What the fuck?
Well, hold on. Let me see this. All right.
12:20 in the morning.
You don't see the minute hand moving at all.
I am going to start. I'm gonna start messing with the minute hand.
Describe to me what you do.
I am going to turn it clockwise.
Okay, yeah, you grab it and it just moves along with you. But you notice as you move the minute hand, the hour hand doesn't move with it like it normally does on a clock.
All right. I'm gonna move the hour hand to the apple.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put the minute hand at the apple.
Okay, yeah, you move both of them, and they both move with you, no problem. It actually glides quite easily, and you place both hands on the apple. Will you roll me a perception check? And this is at advantage, sorry, because everyone's watching you do this. Nothing seems to happen.
I checked the fireplace again.
Okay. What are you doing, Aerith?
I just want to see if anything is opened up.
No. So
I'm also like pushing in random bricks.
Yep. So as you guys go, both of you kind of watching this. After Brock has blasted it, and you're pushing random bricks, you push as many bricks as you want. Some will fall down, but mostly nothing happens. It's a fireplace built into the wall of this building right now, is what it seems like.
Baracus, come blast it again.
So I will, but I don't. This clock's weird.
Is there from where we are? Is there anything in the room that resembles the full triangle and the like carrot upwards?
Give me a perception check.
14.
No.
Will Baracus recognize any of these symbols?
Give me a history check, Baracus.
Okay.
Nope. None of these stick out to you as something that you've seen before. I mean, you've seen most, if not all, these symbols before, but not in any particular context.
About how much time has passed?
You guys have been here for well over an hour at this point.
So while my detect magic was up and we were moving things around, did my like sense of the like magical aura change at all?
As you move things around, what you notice is that the aura is just kind of in the area of this wall that you guys have been working at. And it seemingly stays directed on the wall behind a series of these items, but you've noticed you've moved every other item off the wall besides this clock. But again, it's just a general aura of some type of unknown magic.
Okay.
On the whole wall.
I'm gonna ask Jay to come over and assist me in pushing the clock away from its from where it's currently standing.
I will do that.
Right, give me a strength check.
Is it at advantage or?
Yes, it is. So 19. The clock doesn't budge.
Oh yeah.
Guys, the clock won't move. Come help.
Okay, Jay, I think there might be something more to this, so I don't know if an extra pair of hands might help. But it's good to know that it doesn't move.
It's a riddle. Maybe. I don't know.
What was Aaron's last name again?
Push it.
It was something.
Just rolled a 19 trying, but
I
go
am
for
Jay.
it. That's fair.
I'm
That's
not
fair.
Kara, I am Jay.
Jay,
Get that nat 20 real quick, just for all of us.
Intelligence check -5.
Oh no, Baracus, what was that?
No, I said hit that. I said hit that nat 20 for those who can't.
Oh, and Garrett, if you give me a quick history check, I can tell you his last name.
Wow.
Laren Air.
Aaron Air.
Yeah, Baracus couldn't have helped you. I'm sorry.
Laren. I might have butchered the spelling there, but it's around that. Aaron and Laren Air, which is the worst name I've given a character by far, because that's impossible to say in one statement. Aaron and Laren Air, Laren Air, Laren. It's impossible.
Aaron and Laren Air.
Impossible.
Why don't we move one of the like the minute key all the way around at each of the spots where the hour key is, and then repeat that.
You know what? I like that idea. Yeah. All right. I'll do it.
Okay.
That's true.
So he's just gonna take the minute hand and slowly go around the clock.
Okay, so right now you have the hour hand at the apple, and you take the minute hand and move it slowly around the clock?
Yes. Until I get to the apple.
How long do you wait at each place?
I'll probably wait about like maybe 5 seconds.
Okay. You do that, and nothing sticks out to you at any of those points.
Keep going. I think we're on something.
All right.
Geth is gonna sit down and recast detect magic ritually.
Okay. I'm going to move the hour hand to the IV and do the same thing.
What are the rest of you doing as this is happening?
I'm watching.
So I'm sitting on the table watching.
Recasting detect magic.
Aerith?
Eric's just thinking.
Okay. You do that at the 4, and nothing happens.
The Q.
Nothing happens.
That a wave?
Maybe try both of the triangle on top.
No, man. I have a system.
Yeah, the wave at 5 seconds. Nothing happens, and each one.
All right. The hexagon.
Nothing happens.
The cross.
As you're turning the minute hand around at this point, as the minute hand reaches the star, you see a kind of like the clock face moves outwards somewhat, and then the clock just sucks into the ground below you, revealing a small opening and a ladder leading downwards.
Holy fuck, guys, we did it!
Let's go, Baracus.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And
Baracus, in celebration, is going to have a sip of Aaron's whiskey.
Baracus, give me a Constitution save as well.
It's okay. I'll take it.
Sip. Please don't
Aerith,
get
just
that
like as
one.
we pointed out, he was the one that checked the time first.
Okay, it was
Yes,
my
yes,
idea.
Yeah, you're good to go. However, that also goes. That actually is just tastes like whiskey. Apparently, it's an 88 proof is what we got. So that's just it tastes like good whiskey. Goes down smooth and clean. You feel fine, and stands before you is an opening straight down, dark, with a ladder leading down.
All right, Barax is gonna go first because I have dark vision.
Yep.
Geth has an empty water skin, so he's gonna go fill it up in the whiskey barrel real quick,
I love it.
Okay.
and then follow.
I'll follow third.
Aerith will follow in whatever order. He was not paying attention.
Okay. Yeah. You guys. Oh, and Zon, are you taking up the rear?
Yep.
Hey, you guys make your way. Actually, let's take 5 here. This is a great place to take 5.
Good.
Boom.
Let's fucking go,
Cliffhanger.
Baracus.
Let's go. He's
That
excited.
was so good.
That was very smart, Baracus. Yeah, I'll give you that. That was good.
Wait, wasn't that was that your idea?
It was my idea.
Well done, well done.
Thank you. But Baracus, the execution, very good.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all not just keep blasting at items for a while, but also keep blasting things. Why not?
I like.
You never know.
Did blast it a little more.
You never know.
Aerith,
Not
did you
gonna
ever feel like you were solving it? You looked very.
I was the one that looked at the time first.
Yeah, you all get cookies.
Yay!
Except for Zon, who got a splinter and then got drunk.
tipsy, not
So
drunk,
far,
tipsy.
not helpful.
Tipsy. Zon said, "Give me combat. I'm ready."
Oh,
Right, let's go back at 35 after.
Okay.
Okay.
B, I sent you a message real quick if you could check that. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I got you.
That was fantastic.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
I bought fruit snacks, like the ones they used to give us during tests.
A king.
Yep. They're a great snack.
I actually don't know when the last time I had fruit snacks was.
McKaylee likes them, so we have them like occasionally, once a month.
As she should, because she deserves it.
I never realized how much I
You
like
know
fruit
what?
snacks until I stopped taking tests in school, and I was like, crap. I look forward to fruit snacks.
You guys need to get fruit snacks during tests, but fruit snacks are king, especially when you're high. Highly recommend.
Whoa, whoa,
Think-
whoa!
Wait,
He
what?
is saying
Recommend
Marijuana?
we don't talk.
To keep on pumping through. Brendan just took a shot, so you know he's ready.
Oh my god. Brendan. Please.
Okay, so you guys start climbing down a dark tunnel. As you get inside this dark tunnel, so each of you comes off the ladder, and at first it's kind of pitch black. Those of you with dark vision can see your 60 feet. Those of you can't see anything. But as you take a step like off the ladder, whoever is first, a series of torches light this tunnel directly in front of you, leading off in some direction, and it just is a long tunnel with torches on the sides.
the torches are lit.
Yeah, they lit as soon as you stepped on the ground there.
So I recast detect magic. Do I get like are they magical?
Yeah, they are magic, but it's just like common conjuration magic is what you see.
Yeah.
All right, and you
Can
said they're
I-
torches, right?
Yep.
Don will grab a torch.
Not
Yep,
Brazilian?
Geth will
That
also
Eric?
grab one.
Aerith, you grabbing one too?
No, air's fine.
Why?
You will grab it.
Wow.
Geth
Damn.
will hand his torch to Aerith, who looks really depressed for some reason.
Yep. Alright, cool. Yep, but you guys see a tunnel with torches in front of you.
I guess.
Is there any other sort of magical presence that I get, or is it just the
No.
torches?
Each torch has a very faint aura on it.
Okay. Baracus, do you want to take lead on this?
Oh, of course.
Then by all means.
All right. I'm gonna start walking.
You walk for about sorry, 1 second. Yep, you walk for about 10 minutes and then see before you a kind of circular room. As you walk into the circular room, two things stick out. One, there are 4 tunnels going off in front of you. The circular room, 4 tunnels go off from the one you're at. And sitting in the center of the room, there's a small stone table with a wooden garden gnome is the best way I can describe it, sitting on the table.
All right.
Is
See this from about 60 feet out. What's that, Aerith?
I turned to you and be like, is this the protector? We have to bet?
Probably because there's 4 tunnels behind him or her. You know.
All of a sudden, the gnome, one arm shoots out, then the other arm shoots out, and then he just kind of, yeah, it's just so. You sit that long, it gives you a bit of crick in the neck, don't it all? And he just kind of cricks his neck, and his head turns from wooden to gnomish, I guess. And then goes, oi, so I suppose, really, a lot of you then. Okay, I guess we got lower standards wherever you're. What year is it?
What year
We,
is it?
we need to roll a strict check. What year is it?
It's 1224. You, God damn it, y'all. You're like, that's a good question, actually, all things considered. Yeah, it's 1224.
I made a note, don't worry. Finally, this far into the campaign, I made a note.
Good, perfect.
Excuse me, who are you exactly?
You know, semantics and all. This doesn't matter too much. I'm just here to, you know, pass on a message or two, but I suppose we could have a conversation, you know, about what fucking year it is first.
It is 1224.
1224.
1224. So that puts it. Well, fuck. That was a hell of a nap then. I've been napping for, oh god, a bit of time. But how's it going? Things good up there? Who won the war?
Which one?
I'm
It's
guessing
three
it's
checks.
not the lot of you then. Well, what brings you down here? What troubles you?
Well, Aaron sent us.
Well, shit.
Well, me.
Then you've come to the right place then. This is Annan's thing, I guess. I don't know. You here for his like suitcase or whatever, I suppose. I don't know. It's just I sit on the pedestal, can't go anywhere. You notice his legs are still wooden as he's moving his arms and his head. But I suppose unless y'all got any questions, I could fill you in on next steps and all. Oh God,
Please.
Austin. Yeah, well, I guard these tunnels here. Also, Marshall, how long does your spell last, by the way?
Let me double check. I don't think it's like super long.
I think it's 10 minutes, right?
Let me double check. It's either 10 minutes or an hour, but I'm not certain.
Those are two very different times.
That's a
I know.
Yeah.
10 minutes. Yeah.
All right, yep. Then yeah, so your spell's off at this point.
Yeah.
And this guy goes, okay, so I guard these tunnels here below Eben Barrow, and I suppose I should tell you about it. You got 4 choices. There's a full path behind me. Each of these paths will lead you through a bit of peril, I suppose. You know, gotta earn the whatever. I just again haven't done this in a bit of time. But each path will lead you to peril, but each path leads you to a bit of different peril. The 4 routes you could take are on my right. We have the scenic route. Next one to the left of that is the gross route. You know, that's always a fan favorite. We got the normal route after that, and then finally the shortcut. I recommend taking the scenic route. Give you a view of the, you know. Anywho, but those are your choices then.
Is it the same danger that meets us for each of the choices?
Well, no. Wait, yes, I just lost the accent. Okay, here we are. So each one has different perils. Not all of them will lead you to the right place.
Which one should we take?
Again, if you're asking me, I would take the scenic route. It's the prettiest of the bunch. But you know, in the end, it seems like if you got this far, you were given some type of clues and such, and you should make a decision. Take your time, think about it. I'll be here to answer questions, not too much. The accent has slowly changed. I lost it. I'm so sorry, guys.
When he says we should take the scenic route, does he sound sincere, or does he kind of sound like he's trying to mislead us?
Oh, also, give me an insight check.
Wait, what's my modifier? Shit, I should know this. I'm Geth. I rolled a natural 19, and my insight is 6, so 25.
Cool. Yeah, he seems mostly ambivalent, but he also seems like he enjoys that route. It's hard to tell for sure. Mostly seems like choose a fucking route is kind of the more mentality as he goes.
The more mentality.
He goes, oh shit. Oh, almost forgot. And he pulls a piece of paper from his pocket and hands it to Baracus, or holds it out towards Baracus.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get it.
All right, I'll share it.
Yep. Thank you, B.
Thank you, B.
And Baracus is reading it out loud.
Hey, perfect.
To us.
Did everyone get that?
No, I just sent it to Baracus, but you can see it on here.
Oh,
Hang on. I'll just click show to players. There you go.
Oh, can we also, if you have access to it, can we also get the full map of Even Barrow?
We don't have it as a handout right now. It should
Oh,
be
okay.
right.
Yeah, you're on it.
Yeah, we don't have it as a handout currently. So this is what
Okay.
you have for now.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to whisper to Aerith and ask if we are about to die.
I hope not.
Okay.
Mr. Noteman, would you classify yourself the protector?
I classify myself more as a, I suppose, street sign.
We might need to talk about your like self-image. There might be some
That's
issues
comedy.
there.
Oh, I fucked up. I deserve to be here. So don't worry about me. I'm a street sign. My voice changes seemingly randomly at this point. But all things considered, street sign, 4 routes, scenic, gross, normal, and shortcut. I recommend scenic. Again, it's on you to decide. Not your protector. Couldn't tell you the protector if I wanted to because of the whole magic that's keeping me here and not down one of these 4 paths. So any other questions, Mr. Miss? Mr. Miss?
Mister.
Okay, well, Miss, I can't help you.
What kind of treasure is in the back of here?
I suppose get back there and find it.
Jay, that's not for us to know. It's for Baracus to find. Excuse me. What did you do exactly to warrant being
Don't
put
insult
here?
him.
As you know, you commit a few war crimes, and you end up with your legs wooden on a pedestal underground underneath the city of shit. Now you know that's what happens. You know,
War crimes?
Guys, we should stop committing war crimes.
who can remember this or that? I've been here so long
technically.
now. This is a punishment of sorts by your Lord and Savior, Mr. Ernan, who felt this was fair. So I sit.
Baracus is gonna turn around and say to the group, we might have to camp underground. Is everybody cool with that?
Yep.
We've camped in a desert. I think we can camp underground just fine.
Okay.
Will someone give me an insight check at advantage, by the way?
I will do it. +6,
I'm rolling
please.
terribly. Someone other than me.
First roll is a 15. Second roll is a 17.
You know that at this point, after searching for so long, it's probably about 4 or 5 p.m. at the earliest, but you're not certain what time it is as you're under a tunnel under the ground.
Huh. Okay. So we have a few hours left of daylight before we start growing tired.
We're
We
underground.
could choose.
No daylight.
Well, yes, but there is daylight above the ground, Jay.
I get it.
Okay.
There is a few hours before we start growing tired and risk becoming exhausted. We could choose to press on. Or if this delightful wooden no men will have us, we could choose to camp out here for the evening and start our day tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds.
Mr. No Man, could you tell us if we could finish this stuff before bedtime?
I suppose that depends on a couple things then. Number one, the metal in your soul and the muster of your heart, and more particularly how fast you walk, which path you take, what it is at the end you're hoping for, and honestly, I don't care. So sleep here, sleep there. Fuck it, don't sleep at all. Just start walking. It's just my job, as I have very lovingly put it, is street sign.
This might be the safest place to sleep for now.
Okay.
So we should probably camp here for the evening.
I agree.
Let's camp.
Mr. Street Sign, are you in need of any food? We don't have much on us, but I'm sure we have a few rations to spare.
I can say one lucky thing. My stomach is also wooden, so I don't feel hunger. All I actually feel is the fact that my toes fucking itch. And I reach down and I can't feel a thing. It's excruciating, and honestly really makes you rethink a lot of the life decisions I don't fully remember.
Damn, okay.
Oh, that's hard.
That's tough.
Man.
How long have you been down here?
Sorry, buddy.
Is you forget. Whenever the War of the Nations, all the nations, I supported the wrong horse. You end up underneath a city. You know how it is.
Well, that doesn't seem quite right.
I suppose it was also the war crimes, but again, who could remember what?
Oh, yes, the war crimes. I had almost forgotten about those.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we still have the map of the 12 nations. So, yeah, to answer your question before, I assume Vikna won because this continent is called Vikna.
Oh, shit. So, you got a bunch of humans up there.
Yeah, that's right.
There are a few towns that seem to be very human-heavy.
And our good friend Ernan, he kicking and alive?
No.
Got the look towards Baracus.
We think not.
Well, that's how it goes, I suppose. I thought it was a 50-50 chance I get out of this if he dies, but it is what it is. So here I stand, inherited one of these four paths, maybe a few, I don't know. Make a choice.
Jay's gonna go up to the gnome and whisper, "If we survive this, do you want me to kill you? For mercy's sake."
He's gonna out loud for everyone to see. Yeah, I don't think that's possible. I can't guarantee my brain's up here anymore. I kind of have a feeling it's the thing that itches in my wooden toes. So I think I'm here for good. Best case scenario, you don't kill me, so I at least have hands and arms in case more people come after you guys all die or not. We'll see.
So no.
No, okay. I don't think I can.
I'm gonna take my head on that.
And also, if this is the hell I get on Earth for war crimes, not excited to see the hell the gods put me in.
Honestly, fair.
Oh, but which country? Did you say which country you supported in the war?
He supported, and he'll tell you, let me double check my notes, because he will definitely tell you. And I know that all, Brendan, you know what I'm looking for.
Yeah, history.
Oh, I got it. Shoeborg. Huh. Shoeborg was the group we worked with. Actually, some people of Vikna attacking Sheba, and things didn't go so hot. But here we are now. We all made it here in the same place, and it's lovely to have you here.
Or can you tell us anything else you remember about the war?
It is what it is. Again, I'm mostly a street sign. The more we go into it, the worse I look as a gnome. So I'm gonna, if you guys don't have anything else right now, wooden myself back up until tomorrow morning when you guys are considering a path. Mm-hmm. And then with that, he's going to salute to you guys, put his arms at his side, and turn back into a wooden garden gnome, and you guys have the room.
I love him.
All right, how are we sleeping?
War crimes. Literally, our only thing about him that we know is that he committed war crimes, and you say you love him.
That is
No. Marshall loves him. Geth doesn't. Marshall,
yes, that is the issue.
Marshall appreciates him. He
Marshall
seems like a
appreciates
wonderful
war crimes.
fellow. I can look past his war crimes.
He spoke in an accent. That's enough for me.
Exactly.
He's
got
spoken
that-
about 12 accents because I really lost it early on. He was like
got that
Irish,
exotic feeling.
he was Irish Australian, and then it just
And
slowly
Italian.
evolved into-
Brooklyn.
A little
Yeah,
bit of
there
New
was definitely
Jersey.
some mobster in there.
Yeah, no, it got New Jersey at the end. Ended up just being me for a second. Made its way back to Australian leaning. You know what? He's not Jamaican, so that alone is a win.
Honestly,
Come
that's
on.
what saves him as a character.
Woof.
Not Jamaican.
Hey, a Jamaican man, a Jamaican elf got you here right now. So shout out Jamaicans.
Shout out
There we go.
Jamaicans.
Jamaican.
Thank you, Usain Bolt.
Bingo. Thank you, Usain Bolt. Indeed.
All right. How are we sleeping?
We should probably keep our normal watch, I assume, correct?
We have somebody else with us now.
Oh shit, that's right.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay. In that case, Jay can probably take. So the way we have it is usually Zon and Baraka's first watch, Barakas and Geth second, Geth and Aerith third, Aerith, and then usually whoever's with us, because usually Aerith is awake at that time. So we could just replace whoever's with us with Jay,
Okay.
and then Zon and Aerith take the last watch.
Sounds good.
I like it.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
So Jay is gonna take Ray's watch.
Yeah.
And is J just the letter J, or is it like Jay? Does it matter?
It's the letter.
Okay.
What is Jay's full name? I know I've heard it. I don't remember it.
I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you.
Will Jay happily tell them that?
Yeah.
Is Jay doesn't care? Just easier to say Jay than Jocasta.
Yeah, so her it's like part of her backstory, but her mother's name is Jay. Or Jocasta as well. So she goes by Jay.
Cool.
Jocasta Moonshadow.
Sweet.
A
You are
fire
officially added to our watch order. Welcome to
Wow.
the team.
Big day.
name. Welcome to the squad.
Think
Thank
of the
you.
elite people that have been in that in the past. Rakimi,
Rip.
Vexer,
Are they all dead?
Vixer,
Virox.
B-Rocks, that was it.
Virox.
I
Honey of
couldn't remember it for the life of me earlier.
Are they all
Kill on me.
Not all of them. About 50% of the people who have joined y'all's party since Barack has joined are dead. The other 50% aren't
on me.
dead. So
That's not good.
Honey of Bees is alive, and that's what Marshall cares about.
yeah, Honey of Bees is fine, right, Brendan? Definitely okay.
Yeah, definitely fine. What half is up to?
Wait, I don't fucking care about Pap. Pap's a piece of shit. I don't care where the river meets the sea and the wind is warmer. I don't care.
I forgot y'all all got very different like goodbye letters.
Really did.
He was nice to everyone, and then mine just said that I was a prick.
No.
Okay,
he also
Aerith,
wasn't.
let me take a minute and remind you of the character Aerith.
Honestly, so true.
Okay,
And
so
then-
you guys
and
are
this is the part in
currently
the animation
sitting.
where we go to a flashback.
Was an old person.
What? Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
The
The highlight reel of Aerith being Aerith.
Hey,
Yeah.
remember when you
love that.
fucking lost our guide to Three Rivers and Isenro hated us for the longest time?
The person that tried to kill us?
the person
I mean,
who
yeah,
was
but like,
Remember who volunteered our money to someone
okay, wait,
who would
wait.
later try
Let's-
to
okay,
kill us?
Let's
Yeah.
not talk about volunteering money when Aerith literally took the 2 copper pieces that Geth put on Rakimi's eyes, okay? Let's remember that real quick. That is a religious thing.
Christian's party member who died session 2 is Rakimi.
R.I.P.
Session
R.I.P.
2 is,
Rakimi.
Rakimi died because of the same guy, and Marshall's mad I drove off.
Okay, so let's refocus here. We're sitting in a kind of dank little stone room underground. Yeah, exactly. Dank. There's a wooden gnome in front of you, and there are 4 doors, and just enough room to pitch a tent if you wanted to. What are you guys doing?
We pitching a tent. We sleeping.
It's still like really early out, so Geth is going
It's
to read.
bedtime.
John's like tipsy drunk. He can meditate to pass out.
Yeah, Jay's gonna sleep when she's not on her watch, but she is just waiting for orders.
Geth is gonna read for a little bit before going to sleep. About 3
All
hours
right.
worth.
Yeah, just put in the intelligence check and the book, and Hank will deal with the what you read.
Oh, okay.
Do you want a roll for each hour that I use enhance
Nope,
ability?
I need a general roll and how long you're gonna stay awake.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Aerith, you doing anything?
Jeff here.
Give me a perception check. You don't see him.
Oh, I'm gonna go to bed.
It might be better that we don't see him right now, especially if we're going on a perilous journey.
You don't see him.
Geth, you didn't. Which book? Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry. All right. Baracus, what were you doing? Going to bed?
No, he's actually pacing.
Pacing.
Yes.
How are you feeling right now?
He's very nervous, anxious, excited, and just he's ready to go down this path because he knows he's almost there.
All right. Cool. And Jay, you were going to bed?
Yes, I'm going to bed. But I'm very excited to be accepted and involved in any adventure.
Nice.
Confused. Mostly confused. Don't know what I'm doing.
Nobody does. All right. And hey, you guys set off on your sleep. Baracus, can you give me a quick insight check?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as the party falls asleep, Zahn and Baracus begin their first watch, and they're staying up, shooting the shit, talking, hanging out, doing as you do when you have to sit on watch, although talking quietly. And you hear singing. It sounds like yeah, you hear singing.
Do y'all hear that?
It's me and Baracus.
Yeah, you can give an insight check as well.
As to if I hear it or not?
Yeah, well, just give an insight check. Yeah, you both definitely hear the singing. And you can tell it's coming from the middle of the room, around where the gnome is. And you can hear, it sounds like the gnome's voice. And he's kind of singing faintly. Kind of sounds like it's through a wall, maybe.
Okay, Baracus, I have lightning. You've got Eldritch. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm not gonna. I don't think we should blast him. I'm kind of nervous though. let's not wake the others. Let's just wait and find out. We're strong enough to where we can at least get the party started. You know.
Yeah, true. Aerith only finishes things anyway.
That's true. All right, so we're just gonna wait it out and see what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, you guys. So you're not doing anything.
No.
Okay. All right. So you guys pass off and go to sleep. Baracus stays up, but Zahn, you kind of tap Geth on the shoulder, wake him up, and you head off to sleep.
I made sure Geth knows what happened.
Oh yeah, you tell him. Okay. And again in this watch, you hear some singing. Geth, can you give me an insight check?
12.
Yeah, you kind of hear the singing, but you can't fully distinguish where it's coming from.
Okay. Even if I don't know if would Zahn have told me that like the gnome was singing, or would Baracus, or
What did you tell him, Zahn?
I let him know that we heard singing coming from the area of the gnome.
okay. So I wouldn't know if it was directly the gnome, but I would know it would come from the area of the gnome.
You with a 12, it's a vague sound and you can't tell where it's from exactly.
Can I tell what the singing is about? Like, is it in a language I understand?
What languages do you know?
Common and undercommon without my ring.
No, you don't recognize it then.
So I have a little bit of experience with gnome between the book and talking to that one gnome through my ring. Would I at least recognize it as gnomish if it was gnomish?
Give me a history check.
Three.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so it's faint and it kind of comes and goes. It's not loud enough to wake anybody up. Yeah, what do you guys do for your watch? It's Baracus and Geth, by the way. That's
I'm eyeing that scenic route.
what?
I said I'm eyeing that scenic route.
So you're just watching that door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Geth is gonna go to the entry, like the entrance to each of the 4 routes, and try and like listen in to see if he can hear anything.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
22.
Is inside now.
Yeah.
The outside.
So you kind of and actually give me a D100 as well.
Inside, which is
I do not have a D100.
Just roll it on the /R.
Why in Detroit? I assume so.
Okay. Yeah, you hear the singing. You listen to each door as the singing kind of comes and goes. And you hear the singing while you're listening to the 3rd and the 4th door, but it doesn't sound like it's coming from behind that door.
The 3rd and the 4th?
Yeah.
So the
from left to right. From left to right. Yeah. The 3rd and the 4th. You hear the singing while your ear is up to those doors, but it doesn't seem to be coming from those doors.
I'm gonna bring that up to Baracus. I'm gonna say I don't hear any singing behind the 3rd or 4th passageways.
And as you do this, your watch, Baracus's watch, comes to an end, and Aerith awakens for his long half of the night. And so now, Baracus, what do you do? You just you go to sleep?
Yeah, I just go to sleep.
Okay. And now Geth and Aerith are on watch.
I'm going as soon as Aerith is awake enough to like comprehend things, I'm going to tell him about the singing, that I heard it, but I don't hear it between the third and the fourth passageways.
Huh. Okay, so like I'm awake now. Is it still going at this point?
It's off and on, but yeah, you hear it sometimes and sometimes you don't.
Okay. Do I recognize the language?
No, you don't.
Okay.
What languages do you know, real quick?
Common, Elvish, and Infernal.
You do not know it.
Okay.
You are the fourth shift, by the way. Now.
Okay, I was wondering.
So not the last shift, but the second to last shift.
I'm gonna ask Aerith to post up outside of the third entryway, and I'm gonna stick in the fourth, if he's willing to do that.
Okay, that's fine.
And try and hear if and individually hear if there's anything else down the passageways that maybe I might have missed the first go around.
Yeah, give me perception checks.
Bang. This is not Aerith's day.
19 for the fourth one.
No, you don't hear anything. You do hear the singing still occasionally, but it's not coming from behind those doors, and you don't hear anything else from behind the doors.
The fourth one is the scenic route that he had pointed to earlier, correct?
No, the first one was the scenic route. It's from left to right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you guys posted up in the normal and the shortcut routes.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll ask Aerith once we switch shifts to pay attention to the first and second one instead of the third and fourth.
Yeah, you guys kind of run out your shift trying to listen in those doors. Aerith or Geth, you head to bed and you wake up Jay.
Yeah, I'll relay what's happened so far to her. Let her know that ask her to pay attention to the first or second entryway to see if we can hear any sort of singing.
Okay. You said the first door?
First or second.
Okay.
Depending on whatever Aerith chooses. And with that, he'll go to sleep.
Okay, so Aerith and Jay, you're awake.
Aerith's awake the rest of the night because he's an elf.
There's some weird kind of singing going on.
I will go listen to the first door and motion for Aerith to come to the second.
I'll do that.
Give me insight. Give me an insight check, Jay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, you hear the singing when you wake up, and you feel pretty sure that it's coming from the third door.
The third?
Yeah. When you wake up, before you've like listened to anything, before you've talked to anybody, you feel pretty certain that it's coming from the third door.
Okay, and then when I get up to the first door, do I still hear it?
Give me a perception check. And Aerith, are you at the second door?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
And Jay big rolling.
Okay. You've changed your mind, and you now feel pretty certain it's coming from that first door.
Okay. I'm gonna relay that to Aerith.
Oh, okay. Nice. I'm not sure what to do with this.
I'm not either.
What languages do you know, Jay?
I know Common, Elvish, and Halfling.
Okay.
Is it singing and halfling?
I know, I was trying to pull out all the languages, and I was like, I doubt it's Halfling, right? I don't know. It's not, apparently.
Apparently.
Huh? It's not infernal or.
Does anyone know Gnome?
I don't have my ring.
The wooden guy like stretches out. No, I'm just kidding.
Can we wake the little guy up?
No, he said he's not waking up till tomorrow morning. He's done with us.
It's true.
Okay. And now at this point, Jay is going to go back to sleep for her short shift is over, and Zahn is going to wake back up for the early morning.
Wait, only pulsing.
Zahn kind of gets shafted there a little bit with the shifts, yeah. First and last.
Yeah, that's fucked.
To be fair,
fucked.
To be fair, it's over like a 10-hour period because that's the only way we could all get 8 hours in.
Oh yeah.
My favorite thing is to be the last one to go to sleep and the first to wake up. That's how you know that life is great.
Zahn's a mug. He's fine.
The joke is that I do. Zahn's
all right. So, Zahn and Aerith, you're awake for this final shift. The singing is a little less frequent now, but it still happens occasionally, maybe once every 10, 15 minutes.
And it's coming from the first place?
I don't know.
At 10:30, we'll take the edible and then we'll start bringing the ring closer to 11. I thought about it.
Okay.
So what are you and Aerith doing?
I also relayed the information about the first door probably having the singing come from it.
Okay.
Okay, so Zahn will just post up at the first door and wait for the singing.
But Zahn, whenever you were there, you were almost certain that it came from the gnome.
Yeah. But someone just told me that it's at the door. So I'm just going to wait at the door and see if that's where the noise comes from. And if the noise doesn't come from there, then I'm right.
So are you actively listening at that door then?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Boom.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it does seem to be coming from that door.
Cool beans.
And what languages do you know, Zahn?
I know Common, Draconic, and Sylvan.
You recognize a few words.
Uh-oh. Aerith, did you recognize any words?
Mm. Do you?
I recognized a few words.
What are they?
I'll message you some words that you caught out of it.
Oh.
What?
What am I allowed to say?
Hey, whatever you want. I'm just letting you know what you heard.
Okay, so through the scenic route in Draconic,
Oh,
might experience some beautiful waterfalls and nature.
What?
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 Those are that's just what I picked up from the singing. In Draconic.
Right now.
Yeah, it's
Really?
faint, so you're not catching every word, but
Yeah.
you can definitely tell that they said a few draconic words, and those are what you've heard
Yeah.
in the song.
Well, can't you hear anything else?
Just those things. Beautiful waterfall nature.
Yeah, and at this point, everybody's kind of starting to wake up in the morning.
Well, that doesn't sound bad, right?
Only problem that I have with it is that it's in Draconic.
That is a little
I'm not comfortable with this.
interesting.
Yeah.
That is very interesting.
Dragons haven't been very nice to us.
Go down a different way.
Okay, well, yeah. So what do you think then? So no to the scenic route?
We could ask the gnome if he knows anything about the singing.
Good idea.
Do you think he'd tell us though?
I mean, if he doesn't, then we don't find out. But regardless, if we don't find out, then we don't find out. I don't think there's any harm in asking him at the very least.
Okay, let's wake
The
him up.
normal route. That's up to me. It seems the most safe, straightforward route so far.
It's not
I
a
like
bad
the normal
idea.
route.
The scenic route has dragons, the gross route is gross, and the shortcut is just asking for a trout.
Or it could legitimately be a shortcut.
I doubt that, you know?
Just as an option.
There's your
if we-
fate.
Just as an option, if we really wanted to, we could leave here and go and find Ray and maybe barter for my ring of translation back and come back and try and fully decipher what the song is about. It would
We
take
would have
time.
to find her, and that might take too long.
We know she stays in the rat's nest, or at least around the area, so it wouldn't be too difficult. I'm just saying it is an option if we wanted to play this as carefully as possible.
Do we want to play this as carefully as possible?
I mean,
don't want to
normal
die.
route.
Ernan's
The
letter
normal.
does say that our life is not guaranteed and the passage is perilous. But I'm ultimately going to leave the decision up to Baracus since this is his quest.
What if the scenic route is actually just scenic and it just has, beautiful waterfalls and we just get to be in nature?
I know
It could be. It could be.
from there. And you heard
You know what? We live in a democratic republic. Let's take a vote.
Do we?
No, yes, we live in a democratic republic, but
Roll a history check. No, I'm just messing with you.
Roll a government check.
real quick. So let's take a vote. All in favor of going the scenic route, say aye. Actually, no. Hold up the number that you want to go through. Let's make that easy. Hold up the number that you want to go through.
we have
Ready?
I don't remember
It's
the
1
number.
through 4.
The first
I think
is the scenic route.
4 is scenic, 3 is
No.
gross, 2 is
Yeah.
normal, 1's a shortcut.
1 is scenic. 3
Wait, what?
is normal.
Let's make this easy.
Hang on. Hey,
Wait,
I'm just gonna
the
message
gnome,
you
the
guys.
gnome pops up and tells you the 4 route. He's gonna be like, "Oh fucking shit, you're fucking chosen a path yet." Look, it's easy. 1 is the scenic route, 2 is the gross route, 3 is the normal route, and 4 is the fucking shortcut. Choose one. I recommend the scenic. It's prettiest.
Oh, good. You're awake. If you don't mind, I do have a question for you, actually.
Fuck. Okay, 1 second, because every wake up is fucking absurd. If you ever turn from wood to person.
I don't think I have, and I'm very sorry for your circumstance.
Anywho, what's your question?
You wouldn't happen to have heard any sort of singing going on, would you? During the night?
Wait, come here. I got a secret for you.
Guess it's gonna lean in close.
He slaps your ear and then goes, "I'm made of fucking wood, you bitch. I didn't hear shit."
Well, if you're sentient enough to come out of your wooden state while we're here, then you're sentient enough to hear a song. So
Look at
I'm
here.
sorry.
Okay, so my human friend here, you're clearly someone of power as a human up there in the world up there. Hear me
That's
out.
not true.
Have you ever stopped and talked to a street sign?
Maybe
No.
once or twice, but
Once
more
or
of as
twice.
a way of divine intervention than
Alright,
anything.
no, that's fair. Did the street sign talk back to you?
Well, not directly. I like to think
No,
it might
no,
have
not
given me
directly.
some sort
Not
of
directly.
sign or.
So you're already working with a 54 card deck, and you're complaining about it. There's 4 fucking paths. Choose a fucking path, and let me go back to my like permanent sleep here, because
Brock's
the time
gonna start
passes
holding up
much
the blue.
quicker in wood.
I mean, to be fair, I was never the one to wake you up. You just happened to come alive while we were talking.
Actually,
Hey,
no,
Geth.
that's fair enough. Fair enough. I should be fair to you. Come here, Geth.
Yes, Baracus. I'm gonna turn to Baracus.
Come here,
I'm not
human.
gonna get slapped in the ear.
No, come here.
Let's take a
No,
vote.
it's quite all right.
3.
3.
3.
I'm going 4.
Eric?
My vote.
Aaron, what are we
I don't
doing?
remember which one's which.
It's
They're in the chat, Aerith.
Oh
God
my
damn it.
god.
Come on, man.
Aerith said
I-
1.
I'm also going to go for 1, which leaves us
Okay,
between.
so it's between 1 and 3. Zahn, you are the tiebreaker. Do you
No,
want to
don't
choose?
do that to me. No.
It-
Don't do that to me.
Hey,
It's
pressure
okay.
just
I'm
faces
okay with
all
whatever
on you.
decision.
One
That you make.
one is the prettiest route if you're choosing them.
But it has a dragon.
What?
1.
What? No, not the dragon.
Okay. I trust
You are
trust
talking
Zahn.
to a dragon right now.
I know.
Okay,
One.
okay, group, let's hear me out. Aerith, I'm going to ask you to be brave and do a little bit of recon for us.
Oh,
Okay.
Is I'm gonna turn back to the gnome. Is he still wood, or is he still like a little bit of like?
No, he's
Moving
half
around.
wood. He's half wood. He's vibing.
He's always half wood.
hey,
Same.
I'm gonna ask him if he knows
That's
any
awkward.
sort of like trapping mechanism that might exist that would lock us into our singular route.
No,
Like if we chose a route, would we be stuck in that route, or would we be
So-
able to?
hear me out on this. Best case scenario, I had a group come by here once. They took a route. 5 minutes later, they didn't like it, right? So they stabbed the dude who chose that route, turned around, came back, chose a different route. They seemed fine.
Perfect.
That
That's all I
answer
needed
your
to know.
question?
That does
Hey,
answer my
hey,
question. Thank
wait,
you.
wait.
Gabby,
Wait,
you are
wait.
getting it.
What route did they choose?
Oh, that's where you're getting tricky. I don't get to tell you that. I'm a street sign. Remember that.
You are more than a
changing
street sign. You're
voice.
just a gnome who made a few
Fine.
mistakes in his life. Come on, tell us you can do it, champ.
You seem like someone who's committed a war crime or two, human.
Not to my knowledge. I mean, I'm gonna look at. I'm going to stare straight ahead and think about the time we overthrew a small local government, but that's okay.
For the fuck of it.
Did you say that out loud?
No. Get stares off into space and thinks.
Okay,
that.
good. He goes, oh, yeah, war crimes. That's fair. Fair enough. And with this, the gnome goes, I've already given you too much, so 4 paths.
1.
No, your choice. I'm fucking out. And then he turns to wood in front of you.
Rox is
Okay.
gonna start walking to the scenic route. It's now or never.
Baracus, I think we should let Aerith do a little bit of recon, see what he can see while he's in there, and then maybe come back out.
I'll go with him.
I don't think that's necessary. I
I
think Aerith
can
is
hear
quite capable.
draconic, so I think I should go with him.
So it sounds like we're all going. So guess what's the holdup?
I'm just worried because Aerith is our sneakiest person here. Obviously, he's a little shifty himself.
That's all right.
No, it's fine. It's only because you're an elf.
Shifty. Always.
That's crazy.
I just think it would be a good idea if Aerith went in, looked around for a little bit, and brought back information for us that we could decide from there on out. And if we
And
didn't feel
if he
safe,
runs into trouble, what happens to him?
I have full belief in him that he is able to run from any sort of situation. He showcased that on multiple occasions.
Belief only goes so
I think
far.
that Geth and Baraka should play rock, paper, scissors.
Oh god. This is
I'm
scary.
ready. I'm ready to go down the scenic route. Y'all can come if y'all would like.
I'm also
It has
ready to
been
go down the
decided.
scenic route. That's the preferred route. I just don't know if we need to be extra prepared or anything. If we're not going to go back and get the ring of translation so we can hear what the Draconic might actually fully be,
What?
then we might as well send in a recon man. It's just trying to mitigate our level of danger.
Fine. I'll wait. I'll fucking
Can I
wait.
say the trickster though? Because dragons are scary and I
Yes.
don't want them to find me.
That's exactly what I was planning. Don't you worry, Aerith.
Yay.
And I'll put my hand on top of Aerith's head and I'll say, may Tamora guide you and may luck be in your favor, and I'll grant him blessing of the trickster.
So I'm just gonna whisper, "Thank you, princess."
I don't want to go
Yes,
anymore.
He has 360 seconds.
Okay, I'm
And
going.
I'm counting.
Just be careful, Aerith.
All right, so Aerith, are you walking into into that tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay, and sorry, these are doors here because you were listening up against doors. So you open the door.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you see there's a dark tunnel in front of you, stone walls, and there's kind of a cobbled stone floor in front of you.
Okay. I do have
And
night
you
vision.
can see it
so-
immediately kind of curves to the right after you open the door.
Okay. I want to go and I want to be particularly sneaky because this is scary.
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
Boom. At advantage. At advantage. Because of blessing the trickster.
What's blessing? Oh, blessing of the trickster. Okay, yeah.
Advantage on stealth checks for an hour.
Well, it doesn't matter. He has 6 minutes. And I'm
Okay.
counting.
All right, so tell me what you do. You walk up. You've got about 20 feet in front of you, and then it curves to the right, and it's a pretty wide path. You've got about a 10-foot wide, 15-foot wide path.
Okay. I want to just walk up and peek around that edge where it curves before I walk down it. See if I see anything.
Yeah, as you peek around the edge, kind of glowing bright plants. They're colorful, purple and blue, and you see this stone path at your feet kind of turns to grass at the edge of this tunnel, and it looks like it opens up in front of you.
Okay. Do I see anything living or predatory?
No. Give me a perception check, I guess.
Predatory.
Yeah, you don't see anything. You see trees, you see some glowing plants and some nice grass.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go a bit farther. If there's any plants nearby the entrance, I want to try to get to those. Use those as cover.
So you walk toward kind of the entrance, and it opens up, and you can see the ceiling gets really high, like maybe 100 feet high after this tunnel, and you can see the nearest plant to the entrance there's a glowing plant about 25 feet to your right, and there's a tree about 25 feet straight into the room.
I will go to the tree.
Okay. You go to the tree.
I believe in you.
Okay. Yeah, you make it to this tree.
Okay.
And you see the room kind of continues kind of curving to the right. You're at a tree kind of against the wall, and you see a very large room.
Okay.
And there's a lot more. There are colorful lit up plants, and there's a number of trees, and you see a large dead tree in the middle of this room. And then behind the tree, you hear a roaring of water, and you can see a large waterfall falling down into a pool.
Okay. Is there like anything around me, like on the ground, like rocks, sticks?
No, it's trees. There's some colorful bushes and trees, and then nice soft grass.
Okay. Do I have anything on me? I'm fine. Just throwing. Oh, it says I still have the spider stones. Can I just grab one of the spider stones and just throw it out in the middle, like by the dead tree, and see if see if anything happens?
Yeah, give me a strength check.
That is definitely Era's specialty.
Yeah, you throw the stone about 20 feet in front of you and don't come anywhere close to the tree.
A king.
Aerith is going to Aerith is going to go back.
You're walking back away from the tree, kind of toward the entrance.
I still want to do it sneakily if possible, but yes.
Yeah. As you walk that way, can you give me an intelligence save?
Oh no. Intelligence save, you said?
Yeah.
And can I use my inspiration to give myself advantage? Wait. Oh.
Do you have inspiration?
I do. Or
okay.
Also, wait. Or one thing, real quick. Let me check something. Do I know what this is gonna be?
Give me an intelligence save.
Okay. All right.
And you can use advantage. You can use your advantage.
Gonna be like, what is it? What know what this is gonna be?
All right. Roll me a 2d10.
2d10. Okay. 16. Ooh.
Yeah, you're gonna take 16 damage.
Oh. Ow.
And can you tell me what Aerith is most afraid of? And this is canon, just so we're aware. Whatever you're about to tell me, and you can message it to me. You don't have to tell it to everybody.
I'm gonna have to think for a second because I haven't thought about something that deep with Aerith.
In the last year, you haven't once thought, what might he fear?
Let's just start with, what were the frogs again?
The closets.
Yeah, there you go.
Closets, and also, what do you call it? The dragon, too, is also pretty scary.
Yeah. You're standing there and you see, you see a dragon fly down from the waterfall and start flying toward you.
Yeah, I am going to be running. I'm going to try to cast minor illusion on the frame of that wall or the door that I'm running into to try to block. Just try to do the background so it can't see me anymore.
Yeah, as you're running toward the door, you see closets appear in front of you. I'm just gonna try to jump past him because the dragon's scarier. Okay. Yeah, so you jump past them and then you cast what was the spell again?
Oh, I can throw it in the chat.
Are you trying to do the wall thing that you did in Chateau?
Yeah, just try to cast a wall behind me.
Okay. So you don't want it to look like a door, or you want it to look like the wall, or
I just want to look like what it looked like before I ran into it.
Okay. And are you shutting the door behind you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you sprint, you jump over these closets as they lunge to bite you, and you and actually, can you give me an athletics check for that?
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Here we go.
Whew.
Yeah, you jump expertly over their bites, and you land in the door. Land right at the door, throw it open, slam it shut behind you, and you run into this room. You're panting, and the group is standing, watching you.
What happened?
Yes, heal me, please.
What happened?
Dragon, closets, pain.
What the fuck is a closet?
You don't want to know.
So we should take the normal passageway. Aerith, can you check out the normal passageway next?
I nearly just died. I would prefer safety in numbers.
Doing other things.
So it looks like, 3 was right. All right then.
That hurt.
Well, now you have 9 healing back as Geth reaches down and like runs a hand over your, I don't know, I guess arm.
Mm-hmm. Or like, what was the damage done to me? Like, do I have like a scar or am I cut?
No, there's no physical sign of the damage, but you definitely felt weak after taking the damage.
Ow.
Oof.
So should we go on the normal route?
I vote that.
And I should note you have a killer headache. Is a lot of what's happening right now.
Did the healing not do anything for that?
No, the healing did. You regain nine health and you feel a little better, but I don't know. There's a headache and you just feel a little off.
Okay. Can we maybe take a short rest before we go? Because I'm at 13 health currently.
With the 9 back?
With the 9, yes.
Oh,
The
geez.
2D chain could have downed me.
Man.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Aerith's HP is a treat. A treat.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So
I rolled 2 nat ones on the health when we leveled up. And the last
my gosh.
That's rough.
damn.
Okay.
so I would very much like a break before we go.
Okay.
Well,
He earned it. I don't mind waiting.
I can wait.
I'm more than happy to wait so Aerith can feel 100%. But Baracus, knowing this information, I believe the decision is up to you.
No, I'm cool waiting. I know my choice is right. And that's probably why that dude got stabbed. If we're for being 100.
That's fair.
So yeah, we can wait. We'll take a short rest.
Okay. What do you? So you guys sit around for an hour and just try to recuperate. You're not feeling fantastic after that whole experience.
I imagine we're all scared.
One down.
Yeah, you guys can do some hit dice if you need to.
It's literally just Aerith.
Aerith, remember you get 1 hit by dice back per day, like per long rest. So
I could do multiple?
You can roll as many hit dice as you want. You just get 1 back per long rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you can roll up to 4 as you guys are level 4 and you haven't used any.
Okay, yeah. Well, 2 got me to full, so there you go.
Nice.
So tomorrow you'll be at next long rest, you'll be at 3 hit dice. The one after that, you'll be back to 4, is the logic.
Okay. All right, I get that.
Yep.
Okay, I am feeling better. We can go somewhere that is, y'all can handle the dragon if y'all want to go that way.
Nah, we're good. I like how Aaron has a pet dragon though. I didn't know about. Guess I didn't know a lot of stuff though.
There were closets.
So how did he catch a dragon?
I mean, you told us yourself that he was a pretty powerful magic user, didn't you?
I mean, yeah, but a dragon? He's
He
way better than I ever.
You gotta keep it.
All right. Are you ready to go, Aerith?
I'm ready. Yes.
So, now that we know that Aaron's warning was real as shit, so are we going normal? Are we going gross? Or are we doing the shortcut?
Normal.
Thinking gross.
Or gross.
We could go gross. That seems the most extreme, which might be a little backwards. It could be the easiest route.
Exactly.
Well, scenic was definitely. I don't know if it's misleading because scenic was definitely scenic. It was pretty.
Paris,
I
do you
mean-
want to check out gross for us?
Come on, y'all! Again!
Aerith, you want to...
I
You
ran
laid
a
it out.
dragon, and you're like, okay, next one up.
But there can't be two dragons, right?
I mean, why would we stop being cautious?
I would have done growth if someone came with me.
I mean, if push comes to shove, this is still our first day here. We're only 2 days into our trip into Even Barrow. If Aerith was willing, we could potentially check out the rest of the paths, and then just come back tomorrow fully rested, fully prepared. It's an option. We don't have to immediately go into this blind. And I believe that Aaron's letter did tell us to think when we needed to.
Okay.
Where the fuck did it say that? I think you're just making shit up.
Yes, Baracus.
It says be fast when needed and think when asked to.
Nobody
That
asked
might
us
be
to
I
think.
was fast right then, I'll tell you that. But all right. I'll check out which one y'all want me to check out.
I'll go with you, Aerith. I'll go with you.
Okay.
I don't like that you're taking the brunt of this alone.
I
Before
go down the gross path, and I will go as well. I'm very strong, so.
I think we should send 2 at a time. Jay, you are more than welcome to go into the next one if this one takes a toll on Aerith as well. But I think we need to decide if we're going to check out the pass for today and go tomorrow, or if we're going to go through this today. Because I have the ability to help us do a little bit of recon today, but if we continue on this path through the day, then I may not be able to be as useful.
Okay, fine. We'll do recon. We'll go in a little bit, come out, and then we'll make our decision tomorrow based on, I guess, what we see. Is that more comfortable for you, Geth?
I am just trying to make sure you make it out of this ordeal alive, Baracus.
No,
At this point, I'm only worried about you.
No, I understand, because that dragon could have
You're acting like
killed
it.
Aerith, but you know. All right, so we'll go down the gross path and just check it out. Does that sound fair?
Sounds fair to me. I'm going to recast Blessing of the Trickster onto Aerith, and I'm going to burn a level 2 spell to give Baracus, what was it? For enhance ability, for dex checks.
Beautiful. All right.
Yeah, Cat's Grace. You don't take any damage if you fall from 20 feet, so that's cool. If your wings go out for whatever reason, if you decide to use them, you're fine.
Damn. All right. Love it. All right. Let's get it.
So, okay, let me make sure I got this right. We have Baracus and Aerith going into the gross route, the second door. Is that correct?
Also going.
Is correct.
Jay, I think you should stay with us. We might need you later on.
Okay.
All right. So there's a wooden door in front of you. What's the goal? What's
all right? Open it up.
So Aerith is leading, Baracus behind.
Mm-hmm. Aerith is a sneaky one. So
all right.
Right. Is this one just a straight path? How was this one?
Aerith. Yeah, you open the door, and immediately on either side of this passageway are stone walls, and it's a very narrow passageway in front of you, and it also kind of curves to the right.
Okay, I want to go up to the curb and like look farther down. See if, all right, I do want to be sneaky. Do I need to roll a stealth check?
Also, just so you know, this is dark. Baracus, I don't know if you have dark vision, but you can't see anything in there.
Yes, sir.
And Aerith, roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Baracus, you want to roll me a stealth check as well? Or are you just gonna walk loudly behind Aerith, who's sneaky?
Say the second one.
When you put it that way.
And you did the Cat's Grace?
Yeah, so he has advantage on all dex checks for an hour.
Cool. Damn, didn't need it. Wow, Baracus is more sneaky than Aerith. Aerith even loses track of Baracus sometimes. Yeah, so you step, so immediately this path curves to the right. And Aerith, you peek to the right and you see more of this path, and it seems to curve back the other way after about 30 feet or so. And it's narrow this whole way. You can't walk side by side. It's got to be one after the other.
Okay, I want to head up to that curve and peek around it before I continue on.
Yeah, you see another straight section for about 50 feet, and then it seems to curve back to the right.
All right, same thing.
Okay. And when you get to this curve, you're suddenly, and as you're walking down this path, I guess I should say, you hear the rush of water. It's very loud. And as you get closer and closer, it gets louder and louder and louder. And it just sounds like a giant waterfall.
Okay.
And as you get to that final curve, you turn to the right and you see, Aerith, you see kind of at the end of the path. So you're walking on this kind of mossy, kind of dank, wet stone, and it's kind of in tiles. Okay. And you see the end of this path at the end to the right, and it drops off. You see the path drop off and a big open room, and you can't really see much beyond that, but you see a big open room to your right.
Just open. Is it still stone?
You can't really tell. You just see a large darkness kind of over there, and you have dark vision, but you can't see. It's I think 160 feet or 120 feet, but you can't see further in there.
I'll creep up to that door frame, but I don't want to go in the room. Try to get a bit more of a.
Yeah, as you approach, what is your dark vision capabilities? Is it 60 feet or is it 120?
60.
60. Okay.
Yep, 60.
Yeah, as you walk up, you notice that the end of the path there's a ladder that goes down, and you see maybe about 15 or 20 feet below you. There's shallow water on some more stone, and it seems to be moving toward a large pit in the middle. You also notice to your left there is a large pipe that's flooding, rushing water is coming out of it, and it's landing on this kind of flat ground, and then everything seems to be flowing down into this pit.
Is this a sewer?
Give me actually, you don't even need a fucking insight check. Yeah, it's a fucking sewer. You can smell it. You can smell it. Everything is brown. It's definitely, I mean, for all intents and purposes, at least in your mind, this is a sewer. Smells like shit, looks like shit, must be shit, right?
Yep. I'm like, Brockus, I think we got the information we need.
Yeah, let's go back.
Brockus quickly said, "Not my issue" on that one.
Okay, so you guys are walking back out of this?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're able to make your way back down that path perfectly fine, make it through the door. And you smell sweet relief when you get back into the weird, dank, dark cabin or like room that you guys spent the night in.
I was a sewer, in case anybody was wondering.
It smells like it.
But was there any immediate danger, like Aerith encountered?
I mean, no. Just a sewer, I think. Couldn't really see much, even with my dark vision, but like a sewer.
Aerith, did you see anything?
Well, he has the same amount of dark vision I do.
Yeah, there's a pipe, poop water. We at the end of the tunnel, there's a ladder. You go down into more poop water, and then there's a hole that the poop water goes into. Did I mention the poop water?
You mentioned the poop water.
Yeah, that's about it. And I was like, yeah.
Okay. But there was nothing immediately in sight that could have possibly caused us danger, I guess, other than going into the poop water and subsequently down into the pit?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to get
That's
in
good. That's good to know.
we have to submerge ourselves in literal shit, right?
Yes, it does seem to be the case if we choose that direction.
It's gross, but it might be effective.
I will do that if it means no dragons.
I will also do that if it means no dragons.
I will do that if there's no dragons as well.
So I guess we
Yeah,
have.
fuck dragons.
Damn, Zon, okay?
I
Rip.
on distrustfully.
So I guess we still have the third and fourth to look at, which I believe are the. Hang on, what was it? The normal and the shortcut. Part of me is saying the shortcut might be the most perilous.
I agree.
Yeah.
But we still have the normal route to look at. Do we want to go ahead and try and do that since you two didn't seem to really encounter any issue?
Yeah.
Sure, as long as there's no dragons. If there's dragons, I might want to go home.
That's also very fair. How long has it been since we sent Baracus and Aerith down the second hallway?
It didn't take very long. I mean, you walked like 150 feet. Maybe that took maybe like 15 minutes.
Okay.
To walk
So
down there sneakily and then look.
there's still about 45 minutes remaining on both of y'all as far as my usefulness. We could take advantage of that and go ahead and have you two go down the next one as well, if you're willing.
Let's do it.
And
The
I would
next one.
personally be more comfortable if Baracus himself went, since he has those wings of his. If there's some sort of pit that we might not be able to get out of, Baracus should be able to.
Yeah, you know what? I like that idea. I like that idea, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn on these wings.
It takes an action to do so, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing? Oh, you turned on your wings?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you're heading into the next room?
Yes.
Okay.
Sneakily.
Just
Yeah. You guys, I'm going to need some more stealth checks. Is
I'm
Aerith or Baracus leading this one?
I'll lead this one. Actually, no. He's more stealthy. I'm gonna have him lead it. I'll be quiet though.
Oh shit, they were.
Okay.
Wow.
Marcus, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Is that you?
All right. You guys open the door and open up again into a kind of cave-like entryway. It's about 10 feet wide. And it goes straight for about 50 feet. And you notice that, again, this is pitch black in here. Sorry, it goes straight for about 50 feet, and then you see the start of cut stone walls. These gray, kind of ornately cut stone walls, and that starts about 50 feet through the cave. And you can see that because of your 60 feet of dark vision.
All right. Continue forward. I want to just go up to where we can see and try to get more info.
You want to walk up to like the kind of the bricks, like the stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you walk up there and you see, as far as you can see, it continues straight in about a 15-foot wide, large hallway. You're in a room, you're in a hallway, it's about 15 feet wide and 15 feet tall. All like this dark gray brick.
That's a very foreboding color.
Seems normal.
It's a very
Uh-huh. All right.
Let's keep going.
How long did you say it was until it changed color again?
It stays that color as far as you can see.
Okay, I guess we continue forward quietly.
Baracus is from this point, Baracus is going to start counting.
What are you counting? Steps?
1, 2, 3. No, just seconds.
Okay. So just you're just counting as how long you're in there?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk another 60 feet forward you walk forward about 40 feet and you see the path turns to the right.
All right, Ed, go peek around the corner.
All right, peeking around the corner.
Okay. And you see that it immediately turns right again, and you don't see anything else. Just more of this dark stone brick, kind of ornate trim along the top and bottom.
Okay.
Want to go back?
Same old, same old. Let's check out this corner.
All right.
Yeah, so you take a right and you continue a little ways, and it curves to the left.
You want to go back?
Oh yeah, this has been pretty far. We can go back.
Yeah. All right.
And these are, whereas before they were kind of curvy, sinuous kind of paths, these are very rigid 90-degree brick lane paths.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys turning around?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to make your way back out of the way that you came, and make your way out of that cave section and back into the room.
So, any updates?
There are breaks.
Bricks?
There was a lot. It was, yeah. We didn't really see anything. It just wasn't a lot, so we came back.
But just bricks, correct?
Pretty much just bricks and turns.
That's all.
Very foreboding bricks.
What do you
Okay.
I think we should use the normal route.
I mean, you two did see the ladder that went down from the gross route, correct?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, this did say go down. I don't want to be in shit though.
Sometimes
But
you gotta
let's-
go through shit to get shit, you know?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. All right. Does that sound like the path then?
I mean, we do still have the shortcut.
I don't want to risk it.
No.
Even with your wings, I mean, I can recast some stuff and make sure you have a little bit more of an advantage. But
I'll be okay.
are you okay? Is there any, I know there's like we don't have any like direct contact with the sun above, but is there any way we could be able to like somewhat appropriately see what time it is from down here?
You're not super tired.
Okay.
Give me an insight check, I guess. Yeah, how in tune you are with the sun.
14.
Yeah, you're not super tired.
Okay. So just to go over this, the scenic route is out, and we have between the gross and the normal, with Baracus leaning towards the normal route, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, my vote is going to be with Baracus because this is for him.
Whoa, wait. I was leaning towards gross. I said gross because we have to go down, right? Isn't that what he said?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said I thought you were leaning towards the normal route. Okay. So Baracus is leaning towards the gross route. Geth will vote in favor of Baracus going towards the gross route. What about everyone else?
I think that works. I would
Zon, Aerith?
As long as it's not dragons.
As long as it's not dragons. So I'm almost tapped with my better magic. Do we want to go and spend a night at the Brock to try and recoup a little bit and then make our way down tomorrow since we already know how to get here?
Yes, that sounds good.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Then I guess we could start heading our way back up.
Yeah, you guys are able to make your way out What?
Actually, no, man. Are you awake?
You're gonna knock on, like, are you just talking to him?
Geth is going to talk to him.
Yeah, no response.
I'm gonna knock on the table next to him.
No response.
I'm gonna tap him in the forehead.
Again, no response.
Okay, cool. Never mind. We'll leave.
Man's done with us.
Yeah. Cool. And you guys are headed back to the Brock.
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
All right. Yeah, you walk out and it's mid-afternoon sun. Hidden under a lot of the trees, but you can walk, make your way around the Colosseum. You don't really pass anybody in this part of the city, and you turn back down the road to the Brock, and you can make your way into the Brock. As you see, you walk in and you see our favorite lady, Marge.
Love
You
her.
see a few elves sitting at a table, and you see a human man who is passed out drunk at another table. And I will we'll leave it there.
Sounds good.
I'm
Nice.
excited. We did it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, y'all basically solved everything. Well done, guys. Done. You're done.
Yeah,
You
that's
did
it.
it.
Treasure
You
this
have no
session,
idea
right?
how terrified I
Yeah.
was when you said roll 2d10. I was like, oh,
Oh,
that's how
fuck.
Earth goes.
Dude,
So is this this is a dungeon, correct?
What?
This is the dungeon part of Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It seems like you got a bit of both in this session.
You're damn
Oh
right.
shit, Brendan!
Eric, you took on a dragon. How do you feel right now?
Y'all are greedy,
I am
asking
terrified.
for more than what we just gave you.
Marshall wants to know, not Geth. Geth is
No,
fine.
Eric really took on a dragon by his damn self
He did.
Proud of you,
and
Eric.
survived.
Yes. He doesn't want to do it again.
Bro, Geth, you really offered him like lambs to the slaughter, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What?
We mean what? We mean what?
I literally came back from nearly getting one shot by a dragon, and you literally turn to Baracus and say, I literally only care about you being safe, and I don't know if y'all
Okay.
caught it, but I said you're
No,
acting like it.
I respect it.
No, Geth cares about Baracus' decision because this is his quest. Geth understands how
You
much
said
this
you
means
only
for Baracus.
care about Baracus.
That was a misspoke on my part.
No,
Geth cares about Aerith. If he did not, he would not have given you Blessing of the Trickster, so be thankful.
did a lot
Here we
for
go.
me.
Love it.
Next time I'm gonna cast Bane on you so you fuck up everything.
I can't be Geth. You play Geth.
Oh my God.
Listen, I've hit 3 nat 20s with a guiding bolt. Don't think I won't do it to Aerith's little ass, okay?
He's gonna throw a book at you. It's over. It's
No.
It'll kill you.
Is
If
that
you
still
die
your,
from
like, highest damage
2d10
to, like,
damage,
attack
imagine what a
that
book
book?
could do.
similar to how you threw a rock at a person.
That was fucked up what I did though.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, you'll appreciate this. Kara, your first ever session of D&D, got annoyed
no.
by a person, so she picked up a rock and threw it and rolled a nat 20, almost killed the person, hit her in the temple, rolled a 5 damage when the woman had 5 health. She almost killed a woman. Session 1,
As
Oh
the same way, gets to book at Aerith. The same way.
What did more damage?
The book did do more damage.
what did it do?
What kind of book was that?
It was
Like,
like
hard
just,
one.
Yeah, it was. You guys were about to get drugged. The book was the least of your problems.
I think I genuinely dealt like 5 or 6 damage with it because I made a nat 20 and then rolled perfectly for damage somehow.
So
But that was like your highest like damage roll or highest damage attack for the longest time.
Yeah, guess
I'll have you know.
Yeah.
that never hit for like 20 sessions.
yeah. Okay, so real quick, before we exit off, I'd like to know how everybody's feeling about how this riddle solving and
Yes.
treasure hunting is going.
Like fucking Sherlock Holmes. You were fantastic.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. I still have no idea why the solution was Apple Star, but
Wasn't.
It was definitely like a cross with something else.
Whatever it
Why it was
I don't know why it
apple
was that.
star is an amazing statement.
Oh my gosh.
What? It was cross and like.
It was two
crab or-
crosses, right? They were both in the same direction.
No, it was cross and crab, I think. Or cross and star.
Cross and star.
Ah, okay.
So
I
follow
think
Oh,
I
I
figured
thought
the
so.
cross would be one of them since we were in
No,
a
it was
place called the
cross and
How
cathedral.
inclusive of you guys.
They're crossed? Aaron's a romantic?
Yeah, Hank and I are big Judaism and Christianity fans.
You're
So
massive,
we worked that in there.
massive Judaism.
Old Testament till we die.
I say old and new. It's nothing else works for us. Easy.
All right, let's see if you guys can figure that one out before next session. But good work. Everybody's done well.
We should be good to play next Wednesday if you guys all are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Great session, y'all. Fantastic. See y'all next week.
See you.
Wait.
Bye.
Bye.